Hello, citizens of the Federation. Welcome back to Quests and Chaos and another installment of Starter Set Summer School. I'm Christy Bauer, your Admiral and GM for the evening. Tonight, we're playing Star Trek Adventures. Last time, we ripped through the introductory scenario for the most recent edition, which was 2nd edition. Congratulations, you all beat space and you have won Utopia. Now we're diving into a new adventure.
What?
There's more. Pack up and go home.
Going? We are diving, Captain.
Directly into cetacean ops. Just some house business before we head into that. In honor of Starter Set Summer School, we are doing a massive giveaway with TTRPG starter sets and board games. The giveaway is live now. Get extra entries for following our social media, signing up for the newsletter, and subscribing on YouTube at bit.ly/QNC starter set. QNC starter. Or visit questandchaos.com. Our Tavern Upkeep is at 63%. Very sexy bonus if we can get that up to 69 by the end of the night, thanks to our lovely Alondra. If we get to 100% in July, we will give away a Tales of the Valiant starter set. So drop in those bits. We do, in fact, have 2 bits from last week to the players. Remember, for this game, those are re-rolls. Get one. Woo! Yeah. And breaking news, we have 2 bits from Terra D16 to the players.
Oh.
Woo.
Woo. Somewhere.
Thank you so much. All right. Well, let's jump into it, folks. Last time on Starter Set Summer School, Star Trek Adventures, our intrepid crew braved the far reaches of Federation space to make first contact with the introductory module of the Star Trek Adventures Quick Start Guide 2nd edition. They helped repair an Orion freighter, they dodged spatial anomalies and dwarf planets, and cured the upset tummies of some Gormaganders.
Yes.
Tonight, they brave the introductory module for Star Trek Adventures 1st edition. Point 1, I noticed. It's a long story. All right. Riding high off of the success of First Contact, the USS Lexington has been promoted to go back and make second contact. The celestial algorithm opens up numerous gateways for the ship, and you travel through the one that Commodore Zen picks. As you cross this threshold, you notice that there's a little rumble and a little rattle, and a funny bit of code scrolls across this view screen right before it turns blue.
What year is it?
I don't think it's supposed to do that, y'all.
When you get it working again, you see nothing but stars. No celestial algorithm.
Definitely not supposed to do that.
It's not long before you are hailed by Captain DeSoto of the USS Hood, and he warns you to get back off of something called the DMZ. You all know the Hood. She's one of your Constitution-class sister ships. Once the Hood is in visual range, though, it's clear that she's got a completely different hull configuration and a different registry number.
Oh.
Now, while Captain DeSoto seems to be as mystified by your appearance as you do, he explains that you are not slightly pre-TOS anymore. It's Deep Space Nine, baby.
Oh, Jesus.
Guys, it's temporal anomaly. God damn it.
Well, we've made it to our time, then.
My doctor told me I have to avoid temporal anomalies after 1900 hours, folks, so...
Yeah, I don't. Last time this happened, we were doing repairs for weeks.
Well, how does the ship feel?
How you doing, baby? Just
get a
looking at on the console.
A very consistent purr of the engines. You feel it under your hands.
Okay.
Seems like everything's fine.
So, science section, according to the constellations and such, where would you put us exactly, year-wise?
They would put you in 2371.
That's 100 years in the future, folks. Yeah. Something tells me we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
Are we gonna meet our own grandkids or
Toto?
something now?
Don't worry about it, Doctor. It's an old Earth reference.
Ah, I understand.
Once you come to grips with the fact that you are approximately 100 years in the future, Starfleet goes ahead and pulls you back home, gets you guys up to speed. They are going to need some time to figure out how to send you back to your own time. And where you found yourselves in, mind you, what you left was kind of the tail end of a war. That was all wrapped up with the Klingons. Unfortunately, now you're on the brink of another war with a species you've never heard of, the Cardassians.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
We could stay.
Kardashians.
I'm just saying.
Commander?
We could stay.
And do what? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Guess if we needed yeah. Itchy trigger fingers there?
Oh,
I believe our current forces have unexpected reinforcements. Do you know how long it would take to enlist another one of these vessels into the active fleet in this frontier?
I mean, not to mix my metaphors here, but this is like sending an M4 Sherman tank into the future to fight in the Middle East. What good could we do in this century?
I mean, I would be
More than nothing.
we can.
I would be fascinated to learn more about how the evolution of the political climate and what our treaties look like.
Right, and if we're at war, we have our phasers, we have our equipment.
Starfleet will happily equip you with anything should you get into any sticky situations.
Sticky.
Metaphorically speaking.
Oh,
Yes.
Sometimes
thank you.
literally blood when it starts to congeal. You were the one who taught me about that.
Oh, yes. I didn't think blood in space, but I understand. Yes.
It'll bubble and go away. Well, luckily for you guys, you don't have a whole lot of choices in this because Starfleet is spread a little thin thanks to the war, so you have actually been conscripted to go and do other stuff. Congratulations.
Yeah, that tracks.
It's been a little bit. You've had a little time to kind of get up to speed on how things work here. You are delighted by all of the charming things that have come along in these 100 years, though maybe a little disconcerted that you are, in fact, at a war again.
Also, I'll have to do some more looking into the medical and being able to see what we've done with that.
Some amazing medical advances have come along in this time. You are, while you consider yourselves very advanced previously, there's all kinds of things that are happening now. Tons of surgeries, tons of different types of regenerating material. It's amazing.
Regeneration, yes.
Luckily for you, you have a mission. It's not in an area space you're particularly familiar with, though. This is in an area called the Shackleton Expanse. This region of space is probably unfamiliar to anybody in this era because it was made up for this game. The Shackleton Expanse, just to break the fourth wall a little bit, is the in-game location that's kind of new for Star Trek Adventures. It is a nebula so far over to one side that they didn't even really bother to put it on the map. But maybe that's for the After Dark. All right, you've been sent out on a mission, which if you listen to your captain's log, you'll get some info on. Captain's log, stardate 48311.3. They've changed how we enumerate star dates here, and it's getting, frankly, very confusing. We received a message from the Narendra station that a runabout called the Susquehanna has gone missing in the Carina Nebula, deep in the Shackleton Expanse. The Susquehanna was investigating an unusual alien signal that originated from the nebula when all contact was lost. We've been ordered to enter the nebula, find the runabout, and determine the origin and cause of the alien signal. Starfleet has also advised us that Romulan and Ferengi ships have been sighted in the region. So we should exercise caution, since they may well have detected the alien signal as well. you, my friends, wind up in orbit of a planet called Seku 6. One that I did almost write down the numbers for, not in Roman numerals, just so I didn't screw it up. You find yourself in orbit. You've tracked down the approximate location where you think this shuttle has been downed, and your Commodore orders a rescue party to go ahead and beam down to the surface. Seems logical to include a medical officer, a security officer, of course, commander, and a science officer, just in case we need to figure out exactly what's going on with that signal.
I try to bring along my intern, and for some reason, all of engineering is preoccupied again, so I guess I'll just leave him back here.
Your favorite ensign pops up, and he's like, "You can always call me if you need some help.
I will do that.
Have fun." Pats you, walks out of the transporter room.
How does he always know when I'm looking for him? It's so weird. It's like he's psychic or something.
I believe canonical Betazoid walks away quicker. Yeah. So you are beamed down to the planet. The broken and barren. I'm so sorry. Please prepare yourselves for an away team mission by putting on your action jackets.
I mean, I don't know why these 24th century people don't have stylish gear like this, you know?
They only seem to employ them if you're a captain who is going on a holiday.
Oh, a captain's holiday sounds like quite an episode.
It sounds like it would be way more shenanigans than you would think. The broken and barren volcanic landscape of Seku 6 lies before you. The terrain is mostly volcanic rock, ash, and sand. Some sparse vegetation, lichen, and pale grass clings to life. Sharp rocky ledges and deep ravines will make traversing this terrain a little bit slow and torturous. You have traced, however, the signal of a Starfleet comm badge to this location and have beamed down directly to the planet's surface where that signal is coming from. There you don't find any wreckage and no artificial structures or any sort of facilities around you.
All right, so let's look for the badge. Since we're here, where is the badge?
You may go ahead and make me a roll. If you would please use your insight and your science attributes to go ahead and make me that roll. Now, if you're joining us this week for the first time, you get 2 D20s naturally. There's a bunch of different things that can give you some bonuses. If you want to employ any of those, or you can get call in assist from a friend.
I can do an
Yes,
assist.
please. Thank you.
Great.
Let's do an assist.
Assistance as you guys roll. The task leader must make at least one success in order for the assistants to help.
I did get one.
Fantastic. All right. This is a difficulty 1 task, so you only needed 1. You've got 1. Alondra, you also got 1. Fantastic. So since you have 1 over, you guys get some momentum. Woo.
For the moment, yes.
Yes, the momentum. Great.
So I scan.
You scan. So you get a fix on the location of the 2 comm badges. They're about
2 comm badges.
They're 2 comm badges. They're about 100 meters away from your current location, down in a valley. As you proceed, however, out of the corner of your eyes, I don't know why they directed this at the security officer, because the security officer doesn't necessarily make the roll, but we're going to say our intrepid security officer notices a figure who is kind of lean and round-headed, firing disruptor energy in your general direction, narrowly missing your away team.
Oh, geez.
You all get into your defensive positions and set your phasers to stun. Or don't. I'm not your mom.
Yes.
Congratulations, we are in our encounter. The way, this is our first combat. Combat works a little bit differently than like your average D&D. In this game, there is a back and forth. It's a little bit like chess or checkers. You guys, since you rolled high and were successful in your task, you guys get to make the first roll. Then your combatants will take their turn. we also don't have any specific order in which you need to take turns in. You can just popcorn around until everybody's have a turn, and then the order resets. I would recommend our security officer take the first turn, though, since he's the one who spotted everything.
Yeah, I guess I'll go first.
So you're in a kind of rocky setup. You've got at least one phaser fire around some corners of rocks, and you can see some like head on the other side of those rocks.
Nice.
Mhm.
Then yeah, I'll just go ahead and shout out over the rocks. This is Starfleet. We're here on a recovery mission. This will be your only chance to surrender.
You hear back, Starfleet.
And then I will fire.
It's funny how 100 years in the future, they still just sound like cartoon villains.
It's crazy how I don't have any more voices in my pocket. So for combat, I wish I had written this down in a better place. They are contested roles.
So if I remember correctly, I get a minor action and a major action.
Affirmative.
For my minor action, I would like to aim since they have cover.
Great.
So I believe that helps me. Yeah, that'll let me re-roll a single d20. And then I will use my major action to attack.
Heck yeah.
I would also like to generate a threat for a bonus die.
Alrighty. You may have that. The players have momentum. I get threat to use as I like. The players can generate that threat for me in exchange for a die.
Now I will have 3 dice to roll.
You do.
And I will get to re-roll a d20 from the aim. And I am assuming this is a security roll of some kind. Security control?
This is
I forget what ranged combat is.
yes, ranged combat. I believe it is different. Hold. Making an attack. I believe it is just a flat roll. Oh, excuse me. It is daring and security.
Daring.
So you have melee attacks and ranged attacks. They're a little bit different. It varies a little bit if you are in reach of someone, if you are kind of close to someone, if you're very far away from someone. They had a few extra levels in here. It's not simply your like 5-foot circle versus
We have
the archer on the hill. Yeah. Yes. So contested. That's not the right stat block. Okay, there we go. So his not super high. Okay. I have one measly success.
I got 3 successes.
Whoa!
I also have a focus in energy weapons, which I believe turns that into 6 successes.
If you are, whoa. Okay,
Yeah,
so no. Hold on. So that it only counts for your discipline. So if they roll, you're dealing 2 stats. So you have your daring stat and your security stat added together makes your target number.
Okay.
To get double, it is just that one, your job position stat.
The department. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So I hit that twice. So
Great.
I have 5 successes, not 6.
This is terrible. Okay. Well.
I don't think we're questioning that guy, so.
Yikes.
It's set to stun.
Yes.
It is. This is for apparently what is a very brutal stun. Gonna be okay.
Only his head was visible.
Right.
It's
Well,
true.
I will take a look and see if it's still alive.
Gracious. How do we? Okay.
See if this being is still alive.
He is probably still alive. I have to run down how much
How damage?
How much
or stress is?
how much stress he can take is the question.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the wrong page. That would help me. Okay, great. He's got 11. Roll me up some dice. So I believe that means you get 5 in there, correct? I think.
Well, he got 1, so would that knock it down to 4? Because I am over by 4.
Yes, that sounds correct. Yes. So also damage dice here. They're a specialty die. They have 2 deltas on them. They've got a blank, and they've got a 2 and a 1 on them. They're funky little d6s that determine how much damage you got. If you roll one of the deltas, you get to add complication.
Oh.
I got 3 complications and
Yikes.
2 damages.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, well, yikes. So,
This is like why we invite Mark back. He always rolls interestingly,
yeah.
which is what we want.
Maybe we can talk to him and
I'm-
ask him where his.
I don't think
compatriots
he's
are.
gonna be doing a lot of talking.
There were a lot of ravines that I believe were mentioned.
Yeah, you didn't really look and see what was behind this guy. He is on an upward of a rock, but you don't know what's behind him. Did you have any special demoralizations you thought of applying? I don't want to steal your thunder on all of those complications.
You make him poop his pants.
No. I just like that I have the intense species ability.
There you go.
So, yeah, I get to add 1 bonus momentum for each d20 purchased from Thread. So, you know, it's going to be a lot of complications, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of momentum.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of momentum there. Oh,
This guy's sailing into something.
he definitely is. So yeah, he takes 2 stress, tragically.
Sandworm just appears and swallows.
Yeah, he really just kind of like got a but then he like lost his footing. He is stumbling. He was tripping over something behind him. Unfortunately, he was kind of sandwiched between a rock and a hard place, which was another rock. And so he really bonked his noggin back there.
Everyone just simultaneously like, ooh.
Truly, well and truly deeply painful. So that guy, you hear and he goes down. Jeez. Oh. I don't. What happens when you get that many complications? That's really and truly the
Crying.
question. Just to be like,
Crying.
oh, okie dokie. We'll call that his unfortunate debacle. It is his.
I can attempt to revive a defeated creature if I can get to them.
There may be more.
There
Oh, true. There
may
may be
in
more.
fact
All right.
be more.
Oh.
You do, on that note, hear around another rock to the other side, go, "Oh no, Kragar!" And like you get another shot, and he's gonna lick it at you, Mark, since you took off. You came in a blasting, if you will. Okay. Don't worry, he didn't do good either. We're gonna. Don't worry, didn't matter. I wasted threat for nothing. Yay! Yay!
This is what we wanted.
Yes.
Yeah, so he gets 1 out on you. Contested. If you can roll that back to me as a melee, the same roll you just did.
Security daring?
Mm-hmm.
That is 2 excellent successes.
Okay, so he just totally he totally whiffed it. Great, we are back to y'all's turn. Did you want help? Does someone else want to shoot?
Okay, so we do see another.
Yes, there's one who you know is downed a little to the left, and one who is over on the right, popping out from another rock, firing his weapon.
I mean, if the 2 of you don't have any other brighter ideas, I guess I could just start blasting.
I'm going to drop prone, which is an option. I'm just gonna drop prone and like scuttle, like use movement to like just scuttle behind some rocks or into some good cover providing lichen or something. Safe with my plants. Safe with my plants. Plants have never betrayed me.
Okay.
That is true.
Great.
Right.
We'll call that your action. We will flip back to our downed Ferengi who has been essentially knocked prone as well, and he is just going to try and stand up, passing the turn order back to you guys.
Doctor?
Yes, I was going to go and check out the downed creature and see.
Okay. Well,
can-
you can go ahead and try and move forward.
Movement. I can move up to 1 zone within medium range.
Yes, and he's within that zone. You guys aren't that far apart.
Right. Wait. If there are any enemies within reach of you, you cannot perform this action, so I can't do it.
You are not within reach. Reach being that like 5 foot zone.
Gotcha.
You're not in melee range.
Yeah, you're
but
not-
you might get shot at.
Yeah. You are still at a distance. Yeah, the operation here is very much by zones. So you are 1 zone away, I would say. Moving 1 zone will bring you in reach.
In reach. All right, so I can get to them.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do because I'm going to see if I can get any information out of them.
Great. If you are moving towards that,
Yes.
Ferengi, I don't know if I found that. The other one is going to go stop, and he's going to take a shot at you. So if you can go ahead and contest this roll, that was
I roll just 2.
you rolled 2 d20 with your daring and security.
And security. Okay.
Yes,
Ooh.
modifiers.
Nope. I did not meet either one of them.
None success. All right. Well, this guy is going to get a hit in on you.
Ouch.
Not by a lot. You take 1 damage, or in this game, 1 stress.
Yes.
Back to the A team.
Very good. Does that make me B.A. Baracus or face?
I think your face,
Yeah.
right? Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Hannibal. Hey.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might be Hannibal because I'm pretty sure BA's
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah. Well, alrighty. So the XO seeing the doctor get hit goes into protect crew mode, right? And takes aim at this large lobed figure that we don't recognize because we didn't meet them back when, we were coming up.
Yeah.
So he's going to ready his phaser, type 2, as his minor action.
Great.
And then he's gonna, I guess he's just gonna start blasting. All right, let's see what these newfangled doohickeys do. Gosh, it's like giving AK-47s to the Union Army or something. Where my hairy turtle dove fans at? Okay.
Sure, it's pointing away from you. That's all I ask.
What am I rolling?
Daring and security.
Daring and security. Okay. So that's daring 10, security 4. Okay. 14's the number to beat. Yeah, that's 2 successes.
All right. Well, I have 1 success, so you may roll 1 damage against this Ferengi who is firing at you.
Alrighty, fly true. Damage die. Blank.
Blank as a nun. That'd be no damage.
I'm just, I'm getting used to these new, they have a weird curve on them. We used to have these grips,
Everything used to be slant here. Great.
Weird that the laser gun doesn't come with a laser sight anymore.
Or any sights for that matter.
Yeah.
So we've got 2. Great. This our downed Ferengi, who's up is kind of like, well, what are you doing here? I've lost my Ferengi voice. What are you doing here?
There we go.
Is that the one that's near me?
That is the one that you're attempting to help.
So I would be able to speak to them?
Yes, you can. You can speak to them. Your comm badges are appropriately translating everything.
Yes.
Yes. No damage there. He is not firing at you. He is also just kind of backing away
But I
into
would
this
tell him, it's
wall.
like, no, we came here to find some of our crew, and we encountered you. We don't mean to hurt you, but you shot first.
We just came here for your stuff.
I think they mean to hurt us, Doc.
Our stuff? What about our people?
Do they have stuff?
Stuff and nonsense. All right. So I'm gonna draw my phaser because this guy's gonna go on me.
Yes.
Get him, Doc.
Get him.
All right. I draw my phaser.
Beautiful. And that is
That's a minor action.
that is a minor action.
action,
So
so
I do
I can
believe
still do attack.
you can do your attack. Yeah.
All right.
Where on earth did they go?
Oh. I think I'm going to need some help with this because my daring and security are pretty low.
Generate some threat.
Yeah.
That's true. Generate threat. You've got 1 momentum.
Yes, it seems like at this juncture, I'd be generating threat by pointing my weapon at him.
I mean, you want to do it? I'll take one.
Extra die.
And then
That
I get
extra
another
die.
Hope I don't extra die. Oh, none.
Why is the doctor
Well,
in melee range?
Okay, I do have, let's see, is there anything else that I have? I thought I had one where I can, no, I couldn't aim because I already did a minor action, so.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah. He manages to
to dodge.
dodge that. He can
Parry,
kind of see
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, he can kind of see it coming. Yeah, in the Quest and Chaos parlance, he.
Good lord.
Since he threatened me, I needed to.
Some things you can't get rid of in the future.
Ah.
Yes. So that is your turn.
Yes.
Our Ferengi has reacted with a dodge. We will go ahead and go back to.
I'll happily try to end this. I guess the one not engaged with the doctor, since I don't have a clean shot.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and come out of cover too, and just
Great.
aim and start walking it down. Just full Terminator cop.
Yeah. You're just like.
So the
He's going
commander,
to kill shot.
the XO actually has a talent roughing it I'm sorry, pack tactics. Whenever you attempt to assist another character during combat, that character gains 1 bonus momentum if they succeed, and with the way Mark's rolling. I would like to assist Commander Xanthus.
Fantastic. I love
Maybe
that.
so I whip out a 24th century tricorder. These are a lot smaller than when we were coming up, I gotta tell you.
It's really cool because they're purple now too.
They flip. Look at that. Anyways,
It is nice.
he's gonna use that to, I guess, triangulate the Ferengi's actual position, and then send that targeting telemetry to Xanthus. Do 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 do.
Send it. Boop boop.
Received, Commander.
Very good.
And yeah, just pop out. I'll go ahead and aim again, and I'll generate another threat.
Okay. Alrighty. We love it.
It lets me do one of these rerolls. I got the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So I only got. Wait a minute. Security plus. Oh no, I got 2 successes.
2, yeah.
Yeah, because it's a 16 for my target number.
That helps a lot.
yeah, that helps a lot.
That helps a lot.
Yes.
My 17 rolled into a
Better
17.
than 9, yeah.
So.
Unfortunately, he also got 2 successes.
But with the assist, right? That's a 12 to beat my daring and security.
Daring and security.
A 12 beats my 14. So we got 1 success.
Oh, you did get that extra over the line success. Great. You go ahead and roll me up some damage. One guy.
One guy.
One guy.
Complication.
Complication. Oh no.
Shoot him between the eyes, Xanthus.
He doesn't have like a bandolier or anything on him, does he?
He doesn't. What is this? I mean, he's got on some pretty like it doesn't look like the most combat ready outfit on. He looks
Yeah.
like he's more in the merchant variety, but he's got defensive weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He does have a good bit of like gold jewelry on. Oddly enough, no adornment on his head in any way, shape, or form, including protective armor.
Helmets.
Yeah, no.
Those ears are really big.
They're big. They're super not pierced because that would cause them a lot of irritation.
They might be now.
Just holds out one lobe.
Yeah, I got nothing with complication.
Okay, great. What does he do? He sees a couple of shots whiz past him and he freaks out a little bit and he does get clipped by the last one and he's, oh, okay, fine. We give up.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, congratulations. You have succeeded in solving my Ferengi puzzle, which according to the book is supposed to be a Romulan puzzle and I didn't like it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
So you've successfully defeated this little ambush that you had going on. Yay! Did I write myself another slide?
I can reholster my weapon now.
Very good.
Yes.
is there a possibility that somewhere in somebody's go bag we got any sort of like little cuffs or something that we could put on these guys?
I would
Or
assume
should
that
we
the
just,
security officer is so
you
equipped.
know, or should we
Zip
just
ties.
ask them to put their weapons down and keep their hands where we can see it? I mean, I'm just checking on like how hard are we going on this? Because Xanthus tends to go pretty hard, so I wasn't sure what the plan was.
The one you heard was called Kravlar. He's like, oh god, no, we don't need that. It's okay. It's okay. We won't take your stuff. As they both shamble together and they're like, oh, Starfleet hates you guys so much.
You wouldn't hate us so much if you got to know us.
Or if you stopped stealing from us.
Speaking of getting to know us, did you happen to get to know any other Starfleet officers around here recently
thank
who you maybe took stuff from?
No, we saw their comm badges and thought that they would be retrieved. And then you came. We were right.
So you baited us.
Yes.
How did that go?
Pretty bad, if I'm gonna be honest.
Has this worked previously?
Oh yes, sometimes you get much more. Well, I guess not against Starfleet. Meh. And then you just hear him. One of them pulls out his little like tricorder thing, and all of a sudden they disappear into the ether. They are gone. They know when to call it. They know when to cut and run.
So
Defeated again?
So those were not of the people that we are looking for. Those were they.
They were definitely not
tricked us.
Starfleet officers.
No. I'm just saying that they had those. They weren't taken from people who are here.
You know, if what they told us is to be trusted, and who knows at this point, I think that they just happened to come across the comm badges and use them as, well, opportunistically.
Bait.
I think we do still have some of our compatriots here on shore.
Oh, agreed. We just need to. Okay, we do another scan to see if we can find more badges.
All right, medical science, do your thing.
Yeah, you guys had already kind of scanned the area and found the general location about 100 kilometers over? No, that sounds too long. 100 meters away. It's going to be a long walk.
I got a tox transport.
It's time for calisthenics. No, you already kind of found the location. Now you have the opportunity to go over there. You are headed that direction when your comm badges beep. A weird thing that you guys keep forgetting can happen because you're not used to having a comm badge on your chest that beeps. You're used to getting it in your little super space cell phones. But your comm badge beeps with a communication from the Lexington. Captain pops on the comm and tells you guys that they got a new distress signal from the Susquehanna. The ship is still out there somewhere, and someone is transmitting. They don't have the signal, however, and something weird must have happened or is going on. So they are going to go ahead and intercept that signal. The ship is going to leave orbit and go intercept that signal. But we need you guys to still continue investigations on the planet. They'll stay in contact and hopefully rendezvous with you guys again shortly.
That seems fine.
I said, do we have? Are they giving us anybody else to join our group?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't need any engineers here. The last task doesn't explicitly call for engineering at all.
Famous last words.
It's fine. My favorite ensign has been teaching me a lot of bonus engineering.
Good. As you continue to scan the area, your tricorders are still getting an alien signal, but you clock it now as coming from the east.
All right.
And those 2 Starfleet badges are fairly close nearby still. But to the north, you actually notice with your eyeballs, not just your tricorders, that there is a pillar of smoke coming up. Which lead would you like to follow first?
Ah, jeez. All right, options.
Smoke signals are a great way for identifying when you need help.
Yes.
Does it
Or with cooking.
look like white smoke or black smoke in the sense of does this look like more like it could be like campfire or like habitation, or does it seem like big billows of a like crashed vessel?
The Pope has not been chosen.
Okay,
It seems
great.
more like it is full of those toxic materials you would expect of a crash.
Okay,
Yeah.
just yeah.
Car fire, not brush fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
that's-
yeah. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
kind of what I'm going for.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You can sometimes tell the difference. Just want to know if we could.
Yes, you can. You can see that it is a dark, yucky kind of looking smoke.
Damn, I was hoping for space Pope. All right.
Not
Smoke
yet.
everywhere.
Ah,
XO, any thoughts from you on where we should go first?
Well, no, if there are no objections, I say we go ahead and head toward that possible crash site then, see if it's our people or anyone else in need of help. Objections?
well, we do have the badges.
They're
we do
still
have-
gonna be there, I think, once we get back. They don't seem to be moving or nothing.
True.
Which means that if they're on people, those people ain't moving either.
That's morbid.
I'm just pointing something out.
We all need rest.
That's why I was thinking we should go and help them.
Initiate long rest.
Did you want to camp? We can camp and see what attacks us next.
This this is going to be a really long module if we just start doing this camping
Well.
style.
So do we have a plan?
I think the smoke is probably the more pressing.
Agreed. All right. Let's
right.
make way.
Smoke it is.
Well, Christy is flipping slides because I don't think you can see me, the notes that I'm typing in. We got 500 bits from Duke Fleek.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you, Duke.
Fantastic. We will go ahead and dispense those. Thank you. Bits.
Oof,
Bit.
there.
Bit.
Yeah.
Give me some bits. Thank you so much.
You're going to need them for all the threat you're
think so,
generating.
right? With the way you've been rolling.
the violence you've been aggregating over there in
Just
this,
so
the
many
very
complications.
utopian future.
I'm protecting Utopia. Thank you very much.
That's right.
One shot at a time.
Freedom isn't free. Wait.
Wait,
Okay.
wait.
Oh, boy.
Ah, jeez.
It's going to be a long module.
Oh, jeez.
A little warm in here.
I mean, you're telling me. I got my excursion check.
Hey, I need you to beat me up before y'all leave. Hey, wait, no, don't leave me, don't leave. There's definitely no science to be done down here on this planet. All the plants are dead. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you and your plants, Lieutenant.
It's literally my only hobby aside from hacking and politics.
Well, I mean, you know, I could teach you some Jeet Kune Do, right? Are you familiar with the old Earth martial artist Bruce Lee?
Oh, yeah, my dad was a huge fan.
Oh, very good.
Interesting.
So this fire.
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys go on a journey up northways to check out this smoke. As you kind of come over a ridge into one of these many valleys that exists, you notice pretty quickly that this is not a Starfleet shuttle that has crashed.
Okay.
It looks like it is a Romulan ship, actually. So you find there several dead Romulans on the ground around the shuttlecraft, but there are still actually some tracks that are leading off and away from the crash.
All right.
Would you guys like to do any further investigation around here?
Are they? They're not going towards where the badge is.
That would be an investigation check. This module is a little bit more freeform, so you guys can pitch me your ideas for a combination of your attribute and your discipline to kind of achieve what goals and tell me what information you're looking for.
Can I use... I would love to use reason, but I realize this might be insight. One of those with my engineering skill to kind of poke through some of the remnants of the crash and see if I could figure out what caused the crash.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that is well within reason.
Okay.
But I genuinely didn't mean to say that.
It's just a slightly higher modifier for me, so
totally.
it's always worth it.
Yeah. I think since you're not necessarily an expert on Romulan vessels, you're going to have to like do more guessing about this, whereas your insight is like, I remember reading about this in my ship class.
No, I just like any sort of baseline. If it's like, does it look like a fight broke out? Does it look like something exploded? I got 2 successes.
Fantastic. You kind of get based upon the cursory kind of look specifically around the engine, that there was something that overloaded.
Okay.
It seems like it's genuinely an accident of engineering, if you will.
A horrible fluke.
Yeah.
Unless it was sabotage. That's
Sabotage.
No, you say sabotage. I say sabotage. Anyways, but no, genuine accident then?
Yes, genuine. Genuine accident as far as you can tell. Doc, if you wanted to make me a roll over there, it looked like you were prepping.
Yes,
please.
Yes.
Yes.
I was thinking it would be, I could do a reason and medicine to actually see where people have gone.
Sure, absolutely.
Oh, doctor.
Okay, none of these are, I'm having such a hard time rolling.
You got a lot of bits floating around if you want to re-roll any of those bad boys.
Yes, I'm gonna
Yeah,
re-roll.
Run it.
All right, so I'm gonna re-roll 1. Because that's all I got.
These are all difficulty ones. You guys should be pretty good. Nope.
Okay, I got
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm gonna...
Doctor.
You gotta not use the weighted dice. You know? You gotta
The ones you got off the Ferengi.
I mean, I needed 15 and I'm getting like 17. So, you know.
So close.
In other systems, those would be fantastic rolls.
It's not even so much dice jail, it's like a full-on dice prison planet at this point.
Indeed.
Between seats that we can see in the craft and footprints and bodies, I'm hoping to get an estimate of a crew count.
Yeah, you not a huge vessel, but it does seem like there was a fair number of folks on here. Based upon the couple of bodies you see here and how much capacity this has, you can guess there's maybe anywhere from 2 to 3 guys that probably scooted out of here.
Yes, and but I can't tell where they've gone.
My medicine is not as good as the doctor's, but could I look at the footprints of those who walked away and see if I can tell if anybody was, like, how injured they were? Like, do we have limping? Do we have dragging? Do we have
Blood on the ground?
Yeah,
blood pooling?
I would honestly throw that. I don't know if that's as well. If you're checking for like blood, that I would call that a medicine check. If you're checking for like drag marks or signs of like scuffling, I would say that's probably more in the like security arena.
It's same stat for me.
Okay.
So it doesn't make a huge difference. Would you like insight or reason or fitness? Can I tell how buff these Romulans are, Christy?
On a scale of 1 to 20, how buff are you?
Yeah.
I think we're going to call this an insight since it is pulling more from your sciencey background.
Yeah, that's what I felt like.
Nerdering background.
Yeah.
Figured I'd ask. That's a 5 and a 9 under my 11, so I did
Awesome.
get something.
You don't see any blood necessarily, so it doesn't seem like if they are wounded, they're leaking anything. You do notice that one of the footfalls seems to have a heavier imprint than some of the other ones, so it's possible one of them either naturally walks with a limp of some sort, or they incurred some injury that is causing them that issue.
Good insight. Good insight.
Grow up with a bunch of brothers. You got to figure out a lot of really crafty ways to figure out who's actually hurt and who's faking it before you go tattle on them to mom.
Oh, ain't that the truth?
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to find out?
Okay.
You can recall there is also the option for your momentum to obtain information.
How much momentum do we have at this
We have
point?
one.
We got one.
The one?
We got one.
Yes.
Is there a world in which I could like download the black box?
Actually, technically, you have 2 because Alondra just did 2
yeah.
successes on a difficulty 1.
You spend the momentum, then you just...
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there?
I think momentum is supposed to be a pretty high turnover.
Yeah, no,
currency,
you're supposed to be-
so
Yeah.
I don't
pool of 6.
a maximum of
Yeah.
6. I literally don't even have more than
Yeah,
6
I have
tokens.
one of my abilities is whenever we spend momentum to gain information, I can ask an additional question in total, not per the momentum.
Perfect. Yeah. With that obtain information, you do get 1 question. Special abilities can give you 2.
Cool.
But go ahead.
Well, as I say, I have computer expertise, so whenever I attempt a task that involves the programming or study of a computer system, the first bonus D20 is free.
Oh,
Could I
nice.
try to basically like download the flight log or the black box or something?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
good, good.
I'm just trying to get more information, like because in general, I'm sure Starfleet would not be mad about having some info about.
No.
Romulans.
You can absolutely use this as some recon on the Romulans because they are a crafty and shady group, especially during this era.
Yeah. And
Which you guys also know. You were familiar with Romulans back in the day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
and
don't think-
you had so little contact with them. You mostly didn't know what they looked like.
yeah,
so
I just knew they were out there and maybe not great.
They one time showed up and flirted really hard with Spock, and then
Yes.
whisked away.
Oh, yes. Okay, and then I can spend a momentum to add another die to that. Is that how that works. Great.
Let me double check because I think I feel like spending momentum, you might just get
I
it.
might just get it. Okay.
Because, like, I mean, I have that. I have a special thing that does that, but I don't know what it does normally.
Right.
So, what does it do normally?
I'm trying to find the page that has
I had it earlier.
exactly. It's page 12 of the other book.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Well, then I have that right here because I'm in the other book.
Great.
Multiple screens.
Normally used for momentum is to improve the outcome of a successful task, getting more information from research. Where is...
It is.
There we go. Create
Oh,
opportunity-
15 is where the table is.
Keep initiative. Obtain information. You can ask the game master a single question about the scene by spending 1 momentum. The question must be related to the task attempted.
Okay. Obtain information.
So basically, I can spend that for a free question.
It is, yeah.
Yes,
You're
yes,
you're
yes.
cashing in your coins at Chuck E. Cheese
Excellent.
to go ahead and use that. Yeah.
Great. Then I would like the plastic ring whistle.
Oh, okay, great. I'll see if we can dig one up.
Great. I think my question then that I would ask, if I'm basing this off of I still want to roll to like download their flight logs and stuff, but I think
Great.
the question that I want to ask is like where was their intended like trajectory? Like where were they headed?
Yes.
Okay.
There should be a flight itinerary.
Yeah,
right?
just in the like quickly figuring out like how, based on where we think we are, how far off course are they?
Yeah, you
If
would
at
be
all.
able to while they were probably flying manually at the time of the crash due to crash occurring.
Yeah.
The pilot had logged in an intended course to a landing site, and you do see that it seems to be the direction of the alien signal.
Okay, so it looks like they were probably also headed here, much in the same way we were to
Yes.
investigate. Great. Okay. Cool.
right.
I'm gonna roll to see if I can download some extra stuff. Ooh.
Download their
probably-
secrets.
Boy.
That's not too bad.
Oh.
I'd like to use a bit to reroll one of
Run
those.
it.
Great, reroll.
Reroll one.
That's better.
That'll do it, yeah. I think. Because that is my engineering and my reason for downloading on a computer.
Yeah, because that's a pretty rote skill you're doing.
Great. That gives me a 15, and I got 2 15s and a 14.
Yes.
Okay then. You get that database, kid.
I say flying a little close to the sun there.
Yeah.
So we'll be cautious about some upcoming rolls.
Just you go ahead and you download their database. This is a scout vessel, more or less, so they don't have like the whole Romulan backlog in there. But you do get a lot of schematics about all of their weapons, about this ship in particular.
Just gonna upload those.
Which is honestly mechanically insane because they probably have a cloaking device and you guys don't necessarily have access to a lot of how that works.
They got a bunch of
Anyway.
weird code strings in here that I don't understand, but someone back in this timeline Starfleet's gonna be real excited about.
Anyway, we just broke canon.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's what I'm good at.
If we survive.
That's true. That's true. You do have to get it out of here with that pad.
Oh man, that's right. The time police are just gonna confiscate all of her stuff anyway. Shh.
What do they know?
How many prime directives have we broken, EXO?
There's only the one. It's the Prime Directive, but we actually haven't broken it.
Okay, great.
No.
No, these are all space.
Oh, so this is just war crimes. Cool, that's fine.
Do we?
I mean,
Crimes.
I mean,
you're technically at war.
yeah, we're defending ourselves.
And there's
And
crimes.
theft. I mean, I don't know. It's a crime during wartime, which is like semantically a war crime.
It's not a war.
And
crime.
semantically, we're not at war with the Romulans.
No, we're not.
Oh,
well,
You know, my daddy. To be fair, my daddy always said it's only a crime if you get caught. So let's just not get caught. That's-
Whatever happened to your daddy there, Lieutenant?
Oh, he's long dead.
Okay. Just like the rest of our loved ones. Oh, time travel sucks. I hate it.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about the time travel. I was just thinking about
get
when
back. Don't
him
worry.
and Uncle Pablo got into some shenanigans.
Was his last name Escobar?
No, we're all Hernandez's.
Okay.
wow. All right, that went deep.
Well, good news. It does look like one of their survivors is injured, so we should be able to catch up with them.
Okay.
Well, I do think we need to find our people, and then we'd have more people to help us with them.
Well, it looks like they're heading the same direction that we're inevitably going, so we might as well follow them, and we can always loop back. Again, I get the impression those comm badges, I don't know, call it a weird, like, gut feeling. I don't think those comm badges are on our people anymore.
Okay.
Or if they are past the point of help. I'm not trying to be morbid. I'm just saying, like, realistically, we've not seen that signal move that I've been able to tell, unless I am severely misreading my output here.
no, they're not moving. For various and sundry reasons, they could be in one place, whether they are being held, whether they are injured, whether they
I don't know if this is
are
like
no longer with us.
the find a friend can only tell us that they're in the house, but not what room of the house they're in. I feel like it's a little bit of that problem.
Yeah, you don't get bio signs off a comm badge. You just
Yeah,
get
no.
whether the comm badge has battery.
Yeah, no.
Nice.
That said, I think if these guys are hurt and if they are potentially violent, it might be better to follow them and take them out so that they don't, ambush us on the back end.
Intervene before aggravated, injured X Factors and counter our other injured compatriots. Full speed ahead.
Yeah,
All right.
sounds good to me.
I concur
Okay.
with the plan.
Great. We are headed towards that alien signal to the east. This is going to be a little bit of a walk for you guys, which I think means it's time to take a little break. We are going to be back in just a few minutes, assuming the control room is there. I can't actually tell.
You're good. You're good.
They were.
Yes. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. We'll return with our crew as they go and investigate that alien signal. Where are their friends? Are they there? Are they somewhere else? What happened to those Ferengis? Did they get any loot from anybody else? Answer to these questions and more when we return. Welcome back to Quests and Chaos. You're here for Star Trek Adventures. We are a mighty band of crew currently on a pretty rocky planet doing some investigating. So far, we have had a firefight with the Ferengi. We have discovered the site of a Romulan crash, and we have left a couple comm badges out in the wind because I guess they'll be fine. We're not going to be worried about our own crew. Currently, our crew is toughing it on their own, tracking down an alien signal. Mind you, they didn't come down with the shuttle themselves, and their planet is their ship is currently not in orbit of the planet, investigating another signal from one of their own lost shuttles.
Did we also mention that we time traveled 100 years into the future?
All right.
Oops.
Tomato.
That was box text. It's fine.
That happens all the time in Star Trek. Do not listen to what the temporal agents tell you.
We should have played the Voyager crew, and this would have just been another Tuesday.
I would have been... That you don't want me running that campaign.
You would have had to be Janeway, and it would have been a nightmare.
No, I would have railroaded the entire thing. Don't worry.
That's
Anyway.
not the episode we're on.
We're just playing Bride of Chaotica.
Oh, I
we
still
are
would have been the
not
X-Men.
doing Threshold. Yeah, no, it's just going to be Bride of Chaotica. As we return to our wonderful adventures, we are trekking towards the alien signal. Haha, another thing I genuinely didn't mean to say that. I did mention at the top that this is going to be a bit of an arduous journey. So we are going to have some very exciting travel checks. I know this is a component of, oh no, the commander just got very excited. We are going to be dealing with some terrain as we roll about. As I mentioned, there is a lot of cliffs edges and a lot of ravines and valleys going through here. So you guys are going to have to work to actually navigate your way there safely.
So, question for the Commodore here. Couple of things. Commander Ryder grew up on the frontier of Antares, but
He has distinctly not mentioned that a lot this episode.
well, I wanted to wait until it was appropriate. He has a focus of survival, but I don't know how focuses
Foci?
are going to be relevant in this particular
They
stretch.
are going to be very relevant because what we are going to be doing is making some checks here. So we are going to get to the right page. Great. So we have some terrain that I'm going to have you guys navigate. I'm going to have you each making some equivalents of dex checks for stuff, I guess is how we're going to call it.
Fitness checks.
Yeah, buddy. They are going to be in your fitness. And then whatever is kind of higher for you, if you've got security, essentially. Medicine, I think, is going to be kind of our two balances to make sure you're corporeally safe, and conscious security, being conscious and aware of your environment, kind of safe. I'm going to leave you to pick which of those stats works for you best. I'm also willing to go with control if control is something that's a little bit more advantageous for you.
Yes.
But yeah, fitness and control, security and medicine. You can pick any of those two combos. To just give me a dex check. This is going to be a difficulty 2, so you need to make 2 successes in order to not stumble and fall on your face.
All right.
Anyone want to generate some threat? Use some momentum?
Momentum. Oh,
If you would allow me, I would love to use our current momentum to be able to use science.
Run it.
This is a thing that I actually have.
mm-hmm.
I did the reading. When I attempt a task, I may spend 1 momentum to use science instead of the department I would normally use.
Fantastic.
I can justify how I that I'm using my knowledge
Yes.
of botany to try to study the terrain to give me a better.
I mean, you know what else you did
Grounded.
recently read? All of the readings off of that Romulan shuttle.
It's true, I did
which
do that
did
too.
scan the area in order to find an appropriate landing space. So yes,
I'm just
you,
trying to
if
give me
the
a
group
slight-
allows you to use that momentum, go for it.
Do it.
I feel like our security officer is going to generate us a lot more
much
momentum.
Yeah, I'll just hold these here.
I have a focus in emergency medicine. This seems like it would be.
I will.
interesting
I'll let it go. Yeah. We'll let you roll with that for the experience of using focuses. So
Yeah,
for
what
your
is the
focus,
Yes.
you are going to be getting double successes on any of your dice that roll under your discipline.
Okay.
Just the discipline. Successes are typically
Department.
yes. So
Ah.
a general success is anything that rolls under the combination of the two stats of attribute and discipline. So this is a lower range that you can have a success at.
Yes.
2.
That goes under both. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's garbage. I think I want to burn a bit, actually.
Burn that bit.
Yeah, no, do
Burn the
reroll.
bits.
Do it.
You know the target number's 2, so.
Thank you.
Good lord.
All right. What are we looking at? We've got
I got 2 because I got a 2.
you got a 2,
and
you
that's
got
under both. Yes.
perfect.
I have,
Fantastic.
focus and survival as well.
Great.
So I got 3 successes.
Okay, so that's a momentum.
Yeah.
Yay. Looking over here, Commander.
Thankfully, I was able to burn that bit. 2 general successes, unfortunately.
Okay.
Nothing under my department, so survival focus does not come into play this time.
Okay.
I have 2 successes, and I'm looking to see if I have a focus that I can try to justify, because if I can justify a focus, they would both fall under that.
If you can find a focus that's appropriate.
I have a focus
I have a
in
pencil.
geology.
Ooh.
If I'm using, I also have botany, so if I'm trying to use my, science and my scans to,
Botany.
understand the terrain or something.
Geology
We are.
You can say no to this.
We are nowhere near the Botany Bay, tragically.
There was some lichen earlier. I
Geology
wasn't
sounds
sure.
like it would be a good thing to be able to see.
I think I'll go ahead and give it to you for the geology. You can tell if a rock is going to be sturdy or if it is going to be one of them, soft cheese equivalents of a
Based
rock.
on the
that's gonna go
sedimentary
slidey.
deposits,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
should go not on that side.
Yeah, avoid over there.
That
Okay.
erosion pattern looks like it's going to continue under our feet if we
Yeah.
get too close.
Yeah.
Cool.
Great. So that is, you said 2?
Yeah, 2 successes, both of which are under my phone.
Perfect. We got 2 more momentum for the table. Yeah. Horribly, because these are very light cardboard tokens. Yay.
Right.
Yeah, sadly, those don't quite have the weight of our wooden carved bits.
No, they don't. I mean, they did what they could. Your next task, you've kind of lost track of yourselves a little bit in this terrain. It all does look fairly similar. Like you do have some rocky lines that you can figure out. I need you guys to do like a navigation check, essentially.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna want you guys to either pick between your control and your daring attributes. And for your discipline, again, security, I think, is going to be a reasonable one. And science would be a reasonable choice to help you, kind of much in the same way that Alondra utilized it in the last round.
Can I use my computer bonus die if I'm using the Romulan scans to try to
Yes.
boost this? Okay.
Yes. Another difficulty 2. 2 successes, please. I mean, 2 failures.
Oh, thank the
14,
maker.
14. Yes.
Alrighty, so
got 2.
the XO is rolling for control security. That's a
Great.
threshold of 15. I did a 3 and a 1, which is also under my security discipline. So that gives me 4 successes.
Okay. Well,
2.
yeah, you guys have really banked up everything. So you've actually hit your maximum threshold for momentum at this point. The
got
max you can have is 6. It is a pool for the group. So
Start spending, crew.
Yeah, you got it. You are loaded heading into what is totally going to be a completely normal, no problem situation. On that successful notes, we've got 500 bits from Houston the Zor for sick geology.
Sick
I'm going to give that one to
geology.
you.
Thank you. I'm probably going to need it. Once the floor got
Thank you so much for the bits. Yeah, well, okay, so amazing. How's everybody else doing with that navigation? 3?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay.
You got your 2? Got your 3. Great. All right. Everybody is such a competent officer here today. Ridiculous. I guess I should have upped the threat on your walking tasks.
It's fine. You'll get us later now that we've burned all the good rolls.
Exactly.
That's always what happens.
That's
And
true.
that's why we need the momentum.
That's why you need all your momentum. I'm glad you didn't decide to burn any of your determination to. Why is he on the mountain?
Because he's in love.
Because they love the mountain. Great. There's one thing that's universal, and it's a meme.
It's the love of mountain.
It is the love of the mountain.
Yeah.
All right, so it does take you a couple hours, nevertheless, for you to travel across all of this rocky and difficult terrain, but you do manage to get there without injury and without getting too sidetracked at all. Actually, it seems like you guys kind of barely broke a sweat, considering this is a really rough walk up and down a bunch of hills and mountains and rocky craggles and all kinds of stuff.
The geology lecture really centered us.
Yes.
It's
Oh.
something to fuel
Yes, thank
our
you.
I thought y'all were just zoning out.
hatred.
Sorry.
No, we were listening. That's in
They
that
were
place.
getting there for you.
Getting zen.
Yes. Okay. So you've survived this treacherous area. You are coming up pretty close to what you recognize as like the home stretch for finding whatever this alien signal is. As you crest a ridge, you see that there's actually a small settlement. Maybe 36 individuals might live in this area. In this like beautiful little valley down below. It does seem to be a slightly more lush here. Maybe they've got some irrigation going on, which is atypical for the rest of what you've seen. You are not surprised to see that it does seem to be nevertheless kind of camouflaged around here. They appear to have dug both into cliff faces. They've draped a lot of like really yucky looking vegetation over some of their dwellings, so they kind of mask exactly where they are. You might see this as kind of a hobbity hole situation. So another thing you notice is that there appear to be two shuttle-sized ships that are kind of parked and obscured under some of that camouflage net. The net, you notice, kind of deflects back your scans when you try and get a reading on it.
Okay.
So that's probably a good guess as to why you didn't detect any shuttles previously. So as you kind of examine the settlement a little bit more, you are unfortunately caught by surprise by a phaser blast.
Oh.
Impossible.
It's one of your attributes cannot be surprised.
It's a value of mine.
I'm so
The
sorry.
alert
Yeah.
feat. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll add that to the deck of your buildable values. We're going to swap that out for one of the normie ones. Yes, a phaser blast wings past you and someone comes out from a rockier outcropping above you, unfortunately. Hands up! That's the only warning you're getting.
I like your style.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're gonna be best friends with him if he doesn't shoot us first.
Okay. Well,
Christian was not expecting us to immediately surrender.
no, it's so funny because the book explicitly is like remind your players that Starfleet likes to use conversation and de-escalation tactics to resolve as opposed to combat. And all of you just going. So I guess we're going with how do we resolve this combat option number one, which is persuasion.
Look, there is still time for this to turn into a fight, but we're gonna start with
You could totally do that too. Great. So the person who has ambushed you appears to be a human wearing some civilian mining overalls, and they have a disruptor rifle on them.
Weird.
It's what they got, according to this book. So since you guys have all decided to capitulate to his request, is there anything you'd like to say?
Wait, you're human. Commander Waldemar Ryder, USS Lexington, XO, United Federation of Planets. We mean you no harm. We're just ashore to try and find some of our colleagues and compatriots whom we seem to believe might have crash landed on the planet. Is that you?
Is that you? No. He just sounds very confused. Go ahead and roll me a presence and command check, Commander there. If anybody wants to jump on in, this is unopposed roll too, because you are trying to convince someone to come to your side.
Oh yes, a presence. I would totally love to be able to roll one to help you.
Doctor, I would very much appreciate your, your interest in the positive aspects of human emotion to see if we can't sway this feller to not bust a cap in our asses. That's an old Earth expression, sorry.
Understood, sir.
Very good. All right, rolling. Presence, command. Oh, sweet.
Presence and command.
My second best stats and departments, and fuck a duck. So you wanna?
So it was under presence and command. We
Oh
had
wait,
to roll.
I get to burn a
Okay, I got
momentum
one.
though
I
for
got
an
it.
extra.
I got
right?
it. I got it.
But he
Well, you got one.
needs
He
But
does
he-
have
he
to
knows.
get
He has
one to
to-
succeed.
Oh yeah. I'm
Well,
just
no,
saying
I
it.
got one success.
Burn a bit to reroll your non-success.
Yeah,
Okay.
burning.
Burnt.
Burn. All right, so I got one success.
Oh, we can't
Let's
do
see
that
if
with
I can-
momentum. Okay, I was thinking.
Yeah, momentum is-
Or you could buy or you could just buy another.
You
Buy
can
another
we got the
Right.
bits.
buy that one. You can buy one with threat.
I think ideally momentum is spent before you roll, though.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just a. That's
We're
a single
playing
success.
loosey goosey, but
We're
yes,
learning
ideally you
from
want to
Monday.
preemptively do that.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
Just one.
Okay.
And I got one.
One. So you've got a 2, which tragically, though I did spend some threat, beats my 1.
Oh, thank Christ.
So
We're just so charming. He couldn't resist us.
Yes. Well.
It's the Albertan accent. I'm sorry, the Antarian accent.
You guys seem really chill. We're in the back standing there like, and then we
Let me at him. Let me
choke him
at
out,
him. That's
right?
right.
This doesn't work.
I believe in people defending themselves. So.
this guy, while he finds your defense to be compelling, he is a little bit concerned about the two of you behind who are like, so we just.
Oh, ignore the other two. There are heavies. They're only a break in case of emergency type situation. This isn't about to become an emergency, is it, friend?
We were ambushed once already.
That's right.
So we're just a little
Ferengi,
uneasy.
you know the big lobes.
that what they're
Umox.
called?
They
Yeah.
are anxious.
No, we know this. We remember we went through the crash course
Oh,
when we
yeah.
we came into this century.
Sorry, that was a lot of information and none of it was about plants or rocks, so I didn't retain it all.
Actually, well,
You remember the lengthy discussion about all of the gemstones that Ferengi are really into, but like that was about it.
Yeah.
This guy does a quick head count on you and is like, fine, and he pulls his weapon back. He doesn't look like he's fully convinced that you guys are like chill, but he goes ahead and pulls back. Says, "Was that your crash back there?"
Romulan, actually.
yes, Romulan. We beamed ashore from our vessel, which is no longer in orbit because they're carrying out the rest of our mission. Doctor, yes.
Yes, I was going to say, and we're here so we can help those other people who we know come down here. I am a doctor, and I can help them.
We
So
haven't
have
had.
you haven't heard any?
We haven't had anyone come here. We saw the crash. That was it.
Oh, you haven't had any other people come here, and you haven't seen any other crashes, just that one?
No.
Strange. We followed tracks of about 2 to 3 people, one possibly injured,
Of
to this signal.
from the crash.
Yes.
Romulan
Correct.
crash.
Yes.
Well, they hadn't made themselves known to us yet. You better come with me. He motions you to kind of meet him down in this ravine a little bit. He's got to come down off of his perch. You do hear the ominous click of a bunch of rifles around you shutting off. There was
Oh
definitely-
Jesus!
There was like a way more guys out there than you realized.
What's a fucking ambush?
Man, I'm just saying, so far this is Planet Ambush.
It's a perimeter.
Thank you. You guys walked up to their home, which they are defending.
And we showed them that we could be.
I'm not saying they were wrong. I'm just saying that the part about us being on edge was not a lie.
I can't help you with that.
No dice rolls in the world can help you with that.
No, that's true. No, I don't think particularly Lieutenant Hernandez has any control of that.
I have canonically decided that I grew up with like 5 brothers and 6 uncles, like just doing shady stuff. So I'm just like perpetually slightly paranoid.
Okay.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, the Hernandez family history runs deep.
Overwatering my plants.
Look, the plants thing came after the nuclear holocaust.
Jesus Christ.
That's canon on my sheet.
Wow.
Pre-generated.
Awesome.
It's a pre-generated character. I got into botany because of an ecological disaster that destroyed my planet.
Nice.
Ice Planet loves poetry.
We're not.
Gave me.
We're only pulling some of this out of our butts, friends.
It's,
Welcome to TTRPGs.
Oh.
Anyway,
It's also just appropriate that Mark would pull the one that has a 2-sentence description, ice poetry, as opposed to Alondra, who has a deep, dark backstory.
I mean, I have like built it out.
I do have a third sentence.
Oh.
I am a big fan of our Commodore,
Oh,
who has not been present for most of it.
a good significant
Yes.
portion of this,
Yes.
unfortunately.
Yes.
Well, we'll save that for the next campaign. You walk down into this ravine and meet up with this human guy. This appears to be a settlement. You just see a number of different species rolling around this town. It does seem like it is just a mining operation. No major culture centers or like anything significant that seems like it's too far outside of the realm of the industry of the town, since it is a pretty small community. Your escort introduces himself as Drev Cattell. He has been working here for a few years, and they have a significant mining operation going on here. There is a lot of different ores and metals that are under the surface. They have been told there may be some dilithium, like way deep down in the core. So they once they kind of got some of those readings, they amped up security as best they could. Granted, this is still kind of a small mining town, so they really are just like a bunch of guys in the rocks with some rifles, and they've done their best to camouflage all of their equipment just to make it look like there's not really a whole lot going on
Not
here.
for a lot of it.
Yes.
Fair.
Insightful.
So he is taking you to the leader of the community, a guy named Arrow Draylen. He is generally a nice guy. He is he's a Bajoran. You find out another species that you guys are newly kind of familiar with. You're also aware that they are kind of caught in the middle of that Cardassian war thing that's happening over there.
Oof.
So a lot of struggles. You might be prepped for this guy to be a little bit more abrasive. His planet has, you learned, gone through a whole occupation with the Cardassians at one point. He was part of the whole resistance movement there, and he has brought that into his tactics in protecting this particular community. They are primarily based in those guerrilla tactics that aided them so well back in the resistance.
That explains the camouflage.
Fair enough.
Yep. Great. So you enter one of the hobbity hut structures and get introduced to Arrow. He's a pretty tall guy. He definitely looks pretty war torn. He's got a lot of scars. He's got his hair pulled back in a like suave little man bun. His clothes are the same like uniform that kind of everybody is wearing, that like mining jumpsuit, and he's all covered in dirt and dust and stuff. He's kicked back, relaxed. He's got his brew. It's technically his end of day. He didn't really want to do anything else, but here you guys are. Hey, Drav, what are you brought in here? We got some guys, he just gestures to you. Starfleet's here. They're looking for some of their lost crewmen. We haven't had any lost crewmen come through here.
or injured?
No one's been here all day but us.
Concerning.
Yeah, it doesn't seem great.
Can I take the doctor over for a sidebar?
Sure.
Doctor, is there any way you can surreptitiously scan for Romulan life signs while we go ahead and talk to Mr. Draylen over here?
Well, if I had, it doesn't look like a weapon, so maybe I could.
I'm fairly certain these miners know what tricorders look like. I
Yes.
think it's all right.
Tricorder out and saying, I need to make a scan.
Arrow gives you a look, and Drev kind of pulls up on you. What you looking for?
Well, you have a lot of camo here, so I'm kind of looking for our people.
I think we would have noticed some people rolling into town. We kind of got the whole perimeter surrounded. We got you guys pretty fast in your flashy fleet attire.
We were following tracks to this point, as well as a beacon-like signal. So,
Oh. Yeah, so, you need to get that fixed, Krev. I know. Okay, Krev turns on. He's like, you didn't mention a signal before.
we waited until most of the guns were not pointed at us.
Well, that can always change.
And for clarity, there were also Ferengi ambushes set up when we first landed, so there may be more.
No, we chased them out of the sky pretty fast, actually. They're not that hard. They literally have the absolute worst cloaks. It's crazy.
We've noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, we caught them heading out of orbit not too long ago. I guess that was your fleet ship headed out of orbit not too long ago, too.
Yes.
That was us.
Yeah.
Have you seen any Romulans around? We did find their crash.
No one's reported anything back in. You guys are the only ones we've seen today.
Tell us more about this signal. You seem to, it seems to be causing you some level of consternation there between you and your colleague.
Yeah. There's this... it was here when we got here. It was kind of how we kind of ran into it, I guess. So if you go down, we were mining into a particular area where it seemed like there was going to be a good wealth of metal and material. But when we got down there, what we found was a facility composed of metals and materials that we thought were raw materials. Unfortunately, it's been emitting some weird signal that we can't seem to turn off. We don't have a lot of comms folks around here. It's mostly just all of our miners and stuff. So we have some engineers, but they haven't had time to take a crack at it. It's pretty dangerous down in the mines.
You said this was a facility. There was nobody in this facility?
It was fully abandoned as far as we could tell.
Except for the signal.
Yeah, we didn't have a beat on who built it. It looks like maybe there was inhabitants of this planet a long time ago and they left, or who knows. We haven't really been able to figure it out. We haven't been able to figure out their comm panels. There's a bunch of panels and control gear down there, but we can't make heads or tails of it.
Huh. Well, it's very fortunate that our science officer here is also a budding hacker of some sort, isn't it, Lieutenant Hernandez?
I mean, I've been taking a lot of elective engineering skills since our engineering team keeps getting outsourced to repair ships.
Mr. Draylen, if you'll indulge my crew, we'd like to investigate into this facility for you. And, hey, if we find anything that might be germane to your mining operation, I say we'll go ahead and render that as payment in exchange for, I don't know, not lighting up my crew.
I don't recall Starfleet ever getting into payment before, but...
Well, back in my day, no, we didn't, but apparently dealing with all sorts of beings like the Ferengi, the Karma, all sorts of folks out here in this quadrant of space seem to be primitive capitalists. So we've had to adapt.
We also just really like not getting shot. We've already dealt with that once today, and we just like, you know. Also, we love information, so if you'd allow us to go take a look at this, maybe we can turn off that beacon, because if that beacon drew us here, and it looks like, according to some other scans I did, drew the Romulans here, it's gonna keep attracting people here, which is gonna make it hard for you all to stay on the down low. So we'd love to take a look at that, and in exchange, you know, we get some information to take back to Starfleet. You all get this beacon turned off or whatever, and hopefully we can figure out why we're getting comm signals from some missing Starfleet crew.
Right. Compelling argument. Can I get presence and command rolls again for the convincing?
The convincing.
You should lead that, and I will.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Anybody who wants to get in, you can
Yes.
Actually,
make your arguments. Yeah.
Yeah,
burn a momentum. I want another die.
for sure.
Gold, red, and blue, just like the departments.
If you want a second die, you can burn 2 more
one die,
momentum.
right?
Yes. 1 die for assistance.
Yes. And so we're doing
I think we'll be all right.
reason.
Presence.
Presence and command. You can. Yeah. This suggests security as the other option. I don't
All
think
right.
that helps you in particular.
Gives me
But
another one, so
Meh,
take
well,
it. I'll take
okay.
presence and security.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, if security is on the table, that's strange. To
Lead.
Yes.
Lead needs to have command.
Understood.
Sorry.
Nope.
Assistance has slightly more options.
Very good.
Yes, my presence is helping.
My presence.
2.
That's it. I failed all of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
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 One.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't take it with
Whoa, we've got a raid, guys. How appropriate. Welcome. Commodore Zed, welcome to us. Thank you so much for joining us. We're playing Star Trek Adventures right now. Ironically, the captain of this fleet is named Commodore Zen. Kismet.
Okay.
She's unfortunately not here right now. We've got an away team who is trying to convince the local mayor, if you will, to let them down into the mysterious mines to turn off a disturbing alien signal that seems to be acting as a homing beacon to all kinds of unwanted parties. Commander, how'd that go?
I was so confident I didn't need to burn those other 2 momentums. It's 1 success,
Okay, 1 success.
right? Just the one.
We got a
It's a
1.
delta though.
Yeah. The delta is 1.
Yes. No, but I was just clarifying.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
delta, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember if criticals do anything in this system, which is what I wanted to
if you have
clarify.
a focus that applies, a
Yes,
1 would
yeah, a 1
definitely
would.
under your department.
The criticals are unfortunately for the 20s, and they are critically negative.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember,
yeah,
but I wanted
yeah.
to mention.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah,
So-
no, reasonable.
No focuses that apply in this
Okay.
situation.
Okay, that's all right. Well, we've got 1 success here, 1 success here, one success here. I didn't mention it. This was going to be a difficulty 3. You've passed! Yay! Unfortunately, I mean, you cannot get back the 1 momentum you've spent. That's
all right.
But that's okay.
We have a bank of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've
okay.
got a bunch. You have made an argument, and technically, Arrow does recognize that he and his villagers don't have the necessary skill set to turn off this signal. They've been trying repeatedly without success. They do need the help, even if maybe they are not super excited about Starfleet helping. But do you know who is excited to help us? Red Dead Coquette with 500 bits.
Yeah.
More bits to the players so they do not get phasered. Thank you so much, Red Dead.
It's a thought.
No aiming.
Stu.
That's in the pool. That's actually yours.
Yep.
Thank you. So you guys are going to go ahead and have another Drev is going to follow you guys because nobody's going to let you wander around here alone. And also, you're going down into a mining operation where you could just fall and injure yourselves and be stuck down there forever and become one with the alien device. Who knows?
A favorite.
Those devices.
Oh, yeah, we didn't mention all the guys who walk in there just become metal.
She sure listened to this podcast.
Yeah. It's an episode of The Twilight Zone. So Drev goes ahead and escorts you guys down into this beautiful map that I have printed for you.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Yeah. We're getting exciting here tonight. We have a little bit of a map because totally nothing is going to go wrong here whatsoever. Down here at this end of the map, we've got this little rectangle over here. That is your elevator down in the mine shaft. You'll have this craggedy walkway to get to the definitely totally not man-made Pentagon Hill. We're here at the end.
A pentagon.
There's some rocks that make like very specific geometric shapes in the way that they're formed. Zoe launches off into another random, only half-heard geology lecture.
Well, keeps us calm going through the rugged terrain.
Yeah, everybody gets a full meditation in zoning her out.
Yes.
Yeah. Luckily, this walk isn't too longs. Too longs? Yep. I'm good words. Yay.
Yay.
Monday.
Monday. And I totally didn't work all day today and just run my brain into the ground. Day jobs. So these mines are cut deep into the cliff face, where the vertical shaft is going to drop you several hundred meters. It is kind of a rickety grav lift going down, so you don't feel super jazzed about that. As you descend into this darkness, you wind through several more caverns, and you come to this area in the mine shaft where it ends at a big metal wall. It does look like the wall has been cut through, however. And on the other side is this pentagonal chamber that you see. You'll notice around the walls are several control panels. They are all kind of crackling with energy. They are not necessarily appropriately powered at this time. And in the center of the room, you will see what looks like a giant floating pentagonal obelisk. And it is seemingly carved out of stone, which is a little off from everything else in the rest of the room. There are carved into it some strange sigils, and they are faintly illuminated with a soft blue glow.
So one of my pastimes is galactic religions.
Oh.
So I'm going to be studying this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. So those are glowing. What would you guys like to investigate first? in here?
Glowing.
Glowing.
I'm
glow.
I'm
Trev,
glowing.
before we proceed,
Yep.
have any of your compatriots entered and exited this obelisk before?
Yeah. We have. I mean, that's kind of how we found out everything was in here.
Just clarifying.
Yeah. If you wanted to take a deeper look, you'll notice though it was carved out, it's not a new carving of the hole in the wall. It's not still like radiating with heat from a phaser.
And Drev, follow-up question. When your compatriots came back from this pentagonal room, they didn't come out like babbling nonsense about like the elder gods or, the universe coming to an end or anything, right? They came back fairly normal, I'm guessing?
Yeah, no, they had if you stay in here too long, the signal buzz might give you a headache, but no one came back speaking tongues or anything.
No murderous suggestions about stabbing everybody in their beds or anything like. I've been reading a lot of Lovecraft lately.
No,
He's a fan of human cinema.
Are you sure you don't need to get out of here?
No, I'm just gonna go
Lovecraft. galactic religion, yes.
scan some of these consoles. I'm gonna touch it.
There is a specific
job.
instruction here about touching stuff.
I'll bet there is.
Unfortunately, it's not about the control panels.
Oh, that's they can have fun with the big glowing thing. I want data.
Great. You can analyze all these control panels with a reason and science task, please, with a difficulty of 3.
Would this count for my bonus die? My programming or study of computer systems?
Yes, absolutely.
Great. Can I also burn a momentum?
Please run it.
Yeah.
I have so much.
We have so much.
Well, because if it's a difficulty of 3, that'll give me a pool of 4, which
Yep,
gives
yep.
me some better option.
We need to.
You said reason and science?
Correct.
Okay. Yes, they're all single digits. Under my 15.
Snap.
Aw.
Okay, well, pew 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 pew. You go to town on this. Yeah. Everyone backs up a little bit as Hernandez just starts like, yeah.
Somehow is DJing as she downloads data onto the truck.
No one's sure where the headphones came from, but you just pop them on and you go.
Phaser light show.
Everybody pulls out their phasers, puts them on the lowest possible setting. It's just like pew 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 pew. Yeah, you knock this out of the park. You figure out pretty quickly that you can, in fact, probably turn off the big glow rock with the control panels here. It is going to take you a minute to kind of coordinate all of the panels because these panels are a little bit all around the room.
Oh, good. So I can
They-
actually.
I have to run around and be like, bop it, twist it, flick it, snap it, on all the different control panels.
You are running around. Yeah, stab it. you are running around like the Doctor attempting to fly the TARDIS, even though he could just teach somebody else how to help him fly the TARDIS. No, you were a one-woman show doing this nonsense.
I tried to bring my ensign along. You got
did.
reassigned.
You did.
As they're doing that, though, I am going to be looking at the obelisk itself.
Great.
Before it gets turned off.
Right.
Yeah, no. Go ahead. Tell me exactly how you want to investigate this obelisk.
Well, so I'm going to try to obtain information. What I'm going to do is I'm going to scan it and see if I can see any of the writing, if I can figure out anything about it, who it's from, maybe even try to figure out what it is, what's going on. So I figured it would be, like insight and maybe some science because I'm going to scan it and see if it's a real thing or not.
I will go ahead and let you know that it resists any attempt you have to scan it with your tricorder.
But will it let me? Will it let me record the?
You could take pictures.
Yeah, basically, I'm going to record all the things it says and
Okay.
all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
And then I have, if I spend a momentum to obtain information, I can ask an additional question.
Yes.
So, so I wanted to ask, if we could figure out who they were, and if I could figure out anything about what it says.
Okay. Go ahead.
So two dice.
Yeah, roll me 2 dice on that. You will get the information. Let's see the output of your rolls, though, just on that.
Okay, so I said I was going to do insight and science, which is a
Yes.
14, and I did a 9 and a 15. So I got 1.
You got 1. No, that's totally fine because you're just kind of scalping for any information that you can get.
Yes.
You've been rolling around, taking a video of this glowing rock that's hanging in the sky. None of the etchings on it appear familiar to you right off of the bat. You might think linguistically some of them kind of look familiar to things that you've seen around, but that may or may not be just an association. Like I know how to write out the alphabet in Vulcan because you're a Vulcan, so that looks like a W to me, but that doesn't mean it's a W necessarily, since none of the other things are registering as other parts of the alphabet.
Well, if I look at several different alphabets, Greek, any of those other kind of, do I see any, is there one alphabet from each alphabet? Like you say, one looks like a W
Sure,
from that.
sure. I don't think it's quite that consistently representative.
Okay.
My heart wants to tell you there's a big omega and everybody needs to run.
I understood that.
I told you, it's the Janeway.
Oh no.
No, nothing sticks out quite Rosetta Stoney. There is no
all right.
there is no consistency across it. There is a lot of markings. They all seem to be glowing equally. It is essentially like it's a powered up light bulb.
Do I get a religious vibe off of it at all? Because that's some of the things I'm looking at.
I think that is. You can't tell if it is necessarily religious. You can't tell. Given that there's control panels and nothing in particular about this, you might make the assumption that it's either a cultural artifact of some sort, maybe not particularly religious, but it is representative of something important to a culture.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing is calling to you to sacrifice anything to it or.
And is this where the beam is coming from, or whatever the thing that we're?
Indeed, you can confirm, if nothing else, that this is where the alien signal is coming from.
Thank you.
Sure you don't want to touch it?
Look at
It's not something my character would do.
No, you're really not the science person who's going to lick the science.
I can still look the science. There's still time. I rolled real good last time. What could go wrong?
Finish the hacking.
Finish the hack. So you can lick to your heart's content.
Keep hearing the strange
I've got
science
one
sound now.
piece of code left, and then I'm suddenly like, wait.
Wait a minute, that looks like
What
candy.
if I?
Yeah,
I share my findings with you.
Very good. Thank you, Doctor. I mean, thank you, Doctor. Sorry.
thank you,
Voices are-
Doctor. The wild inconsistency of my voices should not be considered in this application. As Lieutenant Hernandez comes to figure out the final, like, I think I know the order of operations here, laying out, like, you're taking some quick notes on the pad, so you can give instructions to everyone about which buttons to press when. And Doc, as you wrap up your video with a like and subscribe, you are unfortunately interrupted with the distinct sound of disruptor fire.
Oh, jeez.
Everyone turns around, and down that lift shaft, you see the doors swish open. That classic. As several Romulans step out.
Found him.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
You got like your third eye open right now. Got him. Focus.
I've got like a tricorder in one hand. I'm like dialing in something on the console. Like there.
You see the. Oh, I guess I should have done this first. Where is everybody
Right.
standing?
We got guys.
We got little guys. This is not necessarily terribly important for anything other than the player's knowledge, though this map that I have pulled is from the book.
Thank you.
No, where you want to be?
I want to be toward the entranceway, just kind of surveying.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking at how they cut their way in.
Yeah, yeah.
I was right there.
At the
Where'd
obelisk.
my guys
yeah.
go? Here's my guys.
Yeah, was it,
That was like,
I was gonna say,
was that me or
behind
did
them.
the whole table?
No, that was I felt us push off Spike when I reached, so I was putting us back on Spike.
Perfect,
Don't worry
perfect.
about it, just theater kid problems.
Best kind of problem.
Yeah. So can you put me
Fantastic.
on the side of the obelisk there?
Is this you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This side?
Or opposite the
Opposite.
door.
Yeah.
There we go.
This?
Yeah. Oh, that side, whatever.
Great. Okay.
Perfect.
So,
The best runes are over there.
Yeah. No, that one's where the W is, and you're just like really fixated, like that's gotta mean something.
It's familiar.
Just a reminder that if we get to 69% of our tavern upkeep tonight, I will not only pull a secret prize out of my treasure trove and give it away, but also I might get us some Star Trek minis for the pool, so that next time we have canon appropriate characters when we inevitably play this.
I don't know what you're talking about. I love my Tabaxi Romulans.
Yeah,
I enjoy my large red pants.
yeah. I just felt like it was an appropriate time to do the capitalism shill. Anyway, continue with the murder.
you know, my elvish
Yeah.
bookend is like.
Yeah, it's all primo. Yes, congratulations. We are back in combat. As a reminder, combat works a little bit differently in this game. We take it one side by one side. really more like checkers or chess than it is like your traditional D&D combat. We do not have initiative here. Since you were surprised, the Romulans will be taking that first turn. You hear the lead Centurion out in front yell down the hall, "Step away from the artifact, Starfleet. We've come to take possession of this facility and these priceless archaeological finds." He is going to go ahead and lick off a shot at our security commander over here.
Thanks for drawing the heavy fire.
Yep. Oh, I forgot. Krev, your escort is also here. So yeah, he's gonna lick off a shot at you. He's going to be using his initial action to aim, and then his primary action to fire. These are contested rolls, so we're going to be using. Gotta get back to the right fight page. Combat.
Yeah.
Since we're at a distance, we are going to be making ranged attacks. This is going to be control and security since they're quite a distance away from you at this point. Very exciting. Before we roll into that, we have 500 bits from Waterbear 79, getting us toward that 69.
Nice.
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 Look, I'm shameless.
No,
I've got a lot of treasure to give away.
Yeah.
we love it here, and we love you guys for loving us. Yeah, so I need to, I have one success on this roll here.
I have 2 successes.
Oh, snap.
Snap.
Yeah, as these Romulans kind of jerked right out of the elevator shaft, his aim is a little off, even though he tried to aim good. And kind of whizzes a shot right past you. Now it's Starfleet's turn.
I think you can take point there, Commander, unless...
Be happy to. Romulans, if you're...
I just saw it in the chat, Tia. Carry on.
Yeah, sure. Romulans, if you are purely here for just reasons of securing architectural importance, lay down your arms and we can discuss this. We're merely trying to turn off a signal at this point.
Oh, wow, I was not expecting that.
The Romulan blinks at you like,
I love it when he does the double cross. It's so good.
is that your move?
Yeah, I'll take that as my move.
All right, great. Romulan number 2 is going to be like, Starfleet's weird, and he's also going to take a shot at you.
Great.
Before he does that, 1,000 bits from Encore Vivant, quote, "Get those minis!" Let's get some more of these guys in here.
Let's go.
Great, so this guy, I'm going to make you pay for being... not during my fight. Like, I know there's not a lot of fighting here, but I was like, today's the fight
Oh,
night.
yeah, no, today's the fight.
Today's the fight night. I'm rolling garbage. So yeah, that is what are we rolling? Control and security. He's still far away. Yeah, so it's 1 success, tragically. To shoot at you. Contested. Please.
Easy dodge for me. 2 successes.
I hate this.
Do you need
So
me
be
to,
it.
do you need me to activate some of my patron bits that I only give to GMs?
No,
Do
no,
you
no.
need some bits?
I still have threat. I was saving it, knowing I might need it now.
Yeah. I would personally recommend we have Drev act next.
Agreed.
Since he's in the doorway
Yeah.
and like is also gonna draw fire, sure, I'm fine with that.
Drev,
If
we
he's
should
fine with that.
tuck into the doorway, and I'll just give him a wink, and I'll go ahead and pull out my Ushan.
Ooh, the Landorian blade action going on.
Yeah, we
gonna
love to
get
have a blue guy in.
spicy.
So, you want him to kind of get out of the way? You
Yeah,
want him
get
to
out of the way.
Pull in here. Great.
Tuck into the door for cover.
Great. He's gonna go ahead and follow that direction. As his movement, he'll just generally keep himself trained. I think that is a minor action. I can go ahead and keep on target so he cannot whiff it on his next turn.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah. So then we'll have our. This guy's already currently over here. This guy is going to whip pan around. To try and get a better aim on you, since you have decided to wield a weapon. Spending some of that threat. All right, tough guy. I've got 2 successes on the dice.
I too have 2 successes on the dice. I gotta roll under a 16.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This is kind of the one thing I do.
No, I know.
Yeah,
It's
no,
true. I
it's-
do keep firing you, but everybody else is in a doorway. I've got to slowly get all the Romulans over there. Okay. That is our main guy's turn again. Back to Starfleet.
Alrighty. I'll go ahead and support the inevitable melee that's about to ensue.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
I think I already am tucked by the door.
Yeah, you're right here behind and around the corner. So you
right.
can pop out or you can fully exit. Welcome, lollygaggers. We got another raid.
Hi, friends.
We are in the middle of combat. We're playing Star Trek Adventures. We are currently in a cave that leads to a very fancy alien chamber. Our Starfleet officers are currently under attack by a contingent of Romulans.
Alrighty. And to that end, I'm going to go ahead and lay down some cover fire from Defilade here. You know, Christy, I'm noticing.
Yes.
Sorry, Commodore. I'm
Commodore's
noticing,
somewhere in space.
You know, when I prepare a minor action, I get all sorts of these effects here. So I think I want to prepare by charging my phaser. So I'm going to spend my minor action to do that, and then
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and squeeze the trigger, or press the button, I guess. There are no triggers. in the 21.
Engage.
Engage. So I'm going to go...
Your warp engines fire.
I'm going to go ahead and... I don't know, you know. Actually, you know what? 3 momentum.
And lots of bits too. Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. I'm gonna blow a momentum. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. The tribble ate it. You know,
Oh,
you're not
and-
supposed to feed them after midnight.
Now you're gonna have 3.
Wait, there was only 1.
Okay.
That's what you think.
So I'm gonna go ahead and run it. 2, and I'm gonna blow a bit too,
Yep, do it.
to account for the 1 failure that I had gotten.
Okay.
Okay, so 1 success alone. Okay,
Yes,
sweet.
yes.
2 successes, and with a charged phaser, I get to choose an effect.
Area.
Yeah. Mainly because
I was gonna say,
mainly because I don't know what the other ones would be.
who are we firing at right now?
I am firing.
Yeah.
Well, see,
You can do wide beam, I do believe.
right with my area effect, I get to basically shoot a wide beam, and
Okay.
I believe it's like +1 radius.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So, like, this is your immediate circle, and I'm gonna say like 2 out is essentially your next. So they might be a little bit out if you don't move.
oh geez. Okay. Damn.
Okay, instead of going area, you can make it intense or piercing. Not entirely certain what those do, but it seems more accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, wide beam, it turns your area effect more into the cone, but your distance is decreased. That, I believe, focuses allows you to put the power. It's a power modulation issue, I want to say.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna do whatever effect focuses and extends my range out to where I could hit that feller in the front.
Oh, yeah, you could totally shoot him. Well,
You can totally attempt
you
to
can
shoot.
totally attempt to shoot him. Sorry, double checking. We're still on ranged
Fuck me,
attacks.
I burnt a momentum. I didn't roll the 3rd die.
Oh, do that.
Oh yeah, do that.
That's a good idea. Do that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's another success. That's 3.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Beans.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Great. So he did roll 2 successes, but one of those licks through. Roll me some damage dice on this guy. You get 1 damage die on
Okay,
him.
very good, very good, very good. Let's do something. Do it. I haven't caused any damage this run, actually. It's a 0. It's a blank.
Blank.
It's a
blank.
bupkis.
All right.
I tried, Commander.
Commander.
All right.
Yeah, he laughs at your puny Starfleet weapons. Who?
So the rest of us can go at some point, or
It
probably,
is. You will be able to go in a moment since the turn order just shifts back to
Beauty.
Romulans. You will have a turn in a moment. As soon as I brain words.
Brainwords.
Brain
We can
words.
also burn 2 momentum to keep the initiative.
That is true.
And we can take 2 turns in a row.
is
Not the same
true.
person.
Right.
But
Yes, but you can keep the turn order.
Someone else in the party.
If
has
somebody
it.
else had a move they wanted to make, we do have 2 more momentum.
Yep.
mine's mostly. I was just gonna get into position, basically, but because there's a way you
Lick
can
the
you can
obelisk.
prepare for a task.
engage the device.
Yeah, you can prepare. You can prepare for a task. You know.
You guys are really setting me up to do something atrocious when it comes to my turn, because I am definitely lowest
the weapon
initiative.
system.
Yeah, it's actually a thermonuclear device. Just
Is there a weapon system? Did we establish that? I'm sorry. I've only been half paying attention. I've been doing a lot of math over here in my corner.
Yeah, you don't know what you've been doing, but you've
Great.
been doing it a lot.
Yeah.
and how.
Art, life.
It's true. Did you want to spend that momentum, or do we want to go ahead and let the Romulans take
I mean,
their turn?
if I may, just tactically speaking, I think where the 2 of you are right now, you're very safe, right? So you let the 2 of us and
I don't need to take a turn because I'm only going to make your lives harder when I do.
I figured as much. So I say we go ahead and let the Romulans do their thing, and we'll
Yeah.
continue to tank
Okay. When we do the thing, and I can always try to get in position.
during your actual turn.
Yeah. All right. So we're not gonna spend. We're gonna let them go.
We're gonna.
Yeah, and I guess also point of clarity, is it kind of allowed for us to be like, if we want to engage in the combat more, we can just keep getting initiative back to us if we all agree, or should we? Is there anything of like we all have to?
I think there is.
Because I know you can't go twice in a row.
You can't go twice in a row. I don't recall it saying anything about having to like complete a turn order before it resets.
That's true.
And for the funsies, I would rather have you guys engage in combat, however you so choose.
Yeah.
I want other players to engage, but I also am poised to charge and
Right.
eviscerate something. So.
Right. And so I
Yeah,
can
totally.
wait. I can wait for my turn to get into position.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not
yeah.
gonna try to take. I'm gonna want to take a turn to get into position.
I mean, the way I've been rolling, I'm not going to hit anybody anyway. I said it too soon. Thank you so much for the bits from Red Dead Duquette. 500 bits, aka a threat to me.
Oh, damn it.
And another 500 from Vanna Loswin. That's right, the booth is for the evil side today. Thank you so much for the bits.
Own.
Yes. So
Makes noise.
So yeah, no, I need to get into position.
something like that.
I can do that.
yeah. So you guys can go ahead and get into position. We are going
Right.
to go ahead and we don't really have a whole lot. Let's see. I don't want to put you in a weird corner.
Nobody
So that
puts
person will move up. They're kind of still shrouded back
Now,
there.
Can I move like to one up? That way I can kind of shoot past the.
You want
yeah.
to move like over here?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can still duck, but not.
Yeah, you can get out of the way if you need
Yeah.
to. You've got a ton of cover, but
Yeah.
I'm willing to say that
Beauty.
you are smart enough to fire through your
Through the-
compatriots
Yep.
and not at them.
Yes.
Unless you want to turn that wide beam on, in which case I can't. I won't stop you.
We're talking a thing.
It'd be
I'm
funny.
ready. I'm ready.
We love
would be
that
pretty
prone
funny.
effect.
She's got phaser out and everything.
Pew pew pew. Yeah, so we've got a bunch of ROMs armed over here. Turn orders back to you since I just used some movement to get into a better position. They're scoping around a corner because you guys have kind of all huddled into the
right.
chamber.
Back.
Did you want to?
Yeah, I already did my turn.
Anybody?
You did. You
Did you want to have my guy do a move?
I mean, I would love to just charge forward at this point.
Do it.
Yeah, run it.
So yeah,
Get that Ushan out.
Yeah.
Ushan,
Start swinging.
bend, and yeah, get into melee combat with this disruptor rifle.
Hell Yeah, we don't have any knives on the front of that as far as I know, so he's just gonna have to block you with the butt of that bad boy if
And,
anything comes to it.
Just because. Take a threat.
Get that time. Get that time, Mark. Let's go.
Yeah, that's don't worry, that's going right back into it. Since this is melee, remember it is daring and security now, as opposed to control security.
I can re-roll any number of dice I have for this task because I have generated threats.
Yes.
You did. That is true.
So with my focus of hand-to-hand combat,
Yes.
I got a 1 and a 2 for 4 successes.
Nice.
Oh wait. And the 16 still counts, so I have 5 successes. I thought the 16 was a failure.
Oh, no, it counts.
No, because you have
Yeah.
such a ridiculously high security stat.
Yeah, 5 security, 11 dairy, and 11 fitness.
Let's see how many complications Mark can roll in one shot.
Oh, that's true.
I did roll 2 successes against that, so you're down 2, but go ahead with those 3. Fuck them up.
I mean, that's the plan.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's 1 complication.
That's 2 complications.
I can't. I can only see the one.
Yeah.
2
2 complications and a blank.
Would you like to ever just like roll damage? It just seems like you're really
yeah.
throwing out like emotional consequences.
So I would, but with these dice, there is as many complications as there is
No,
damage.
I know it's true.
So,
It's true.
yeah.
We're just gonna keep dropping the building around us, but never actually hit anyone.
Absolutely. We're just throwing out like, is your mom proud of you? No.
Well, I feel like a complication is he didn't take any damage, but
No.
the disruptor rifle did.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. Yeah, his disruptor rifle, he went to block it and now it is jammed. He can't actually, he's got to sit there and like futz with it to see if he can get it to reset. Fantastic. You
good.
got 2. Is that your wish? Is that your desire?
Does he fall? Does he trip?
Yeah, I was like, second one. Mm-hmm. Shirt's now wide open.
He looks down, he's like, the Kirk maneuver.
We're bringing him back to the 24th, baby.
My titties, which is impressive in a like a modern day Romulan outfit is so freaking thick. You have no idea how it cut all the way. He's like, the Kevlar.
I have a very sharp knife.
You do.
How did you get through that many levels of reinforce? I got some engineering questions for you if we survive this, which it's looking like we might.
Do you know how
This goes through ice regularly.
I would see? You got it.
No, that's fair. No, I have seen you at those ice carving competitions that we hold around the holidays. You are very impressive and terrifying.
I enjoy making ducks.
Okay, well he's gonna go ahead
He
since
iced him.
since he is befuddled, his friend is gonna go ahead and try and you're actually right next to this guy now. This guy is going to go ahead and he's got a dagger on him, so he's gonna go ahead and try and stab you. He's a baby. He has different stats.
Oh God.
They're ensigns here?
Yeah, basically. No, you have 1 centurion and 2 like regular officers, basically.
Oh, the
oops.
normies.
Yeah, a normie. So that is 2 successes.
Also 2 successes.
Good grief.
It's the one thing I do, and I do it well.
You do it so well.
It's because we barely let you do anything last week, so
Oh, yeah.
now
Yeah,
you
well,
get to
got
just
this,
roll
yeah,
every die.
Yeah.
You got to blow up a rock.
You did get to blow up a planet.
A whole planet.
Dwarf
It
planet.
was a baby planet.
An uninhabited dwarf planet.
Okay, dismayed, this guy is going to go ahead and back up a little bit so he can perhaps have better success next time with his rifle. Back to y'all if you want to have fun, or you can throw Krev in there.
If there are no objections from the crew, you know what occurred to me? Sorry. Voices are hard. You know what occurred to me? Being the reigning Jeet Kune Do practitioner on the ship, that I too should also get into melee range.
Okay.
So, Ryder's gonna want to go ahead and get up alongside one of these Romulan friends here and start swinging.
Okay. Which guy do you want to go up to?
Let's see.
The closest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the closest one. But who did Xanthus injure?
Emotionally damaged, I believe, was on our Centurion. Or
Okay.
is it on this guy?
The first one, yeah.
I believe it was on our Centurion.
I think emotional damage was
Yeah.
Centurion,
Yeah.
and rifle damage was
Rifle
on
damage was on the other
Yes.
one.
I
yeah.
think the proper thing to do would be to engage in some ranking officer on ranking officer violence over here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna burn a momentum.
You're right.
Hell yeah.
Momentum.
Nom nom nom.
I eat them for power.
No, you eat the threat for.
What hit all those nose?
Yeah, but
Actually, you know what? Let's make this interesting. I also want to give you a threat so I can claim another die myself.
Oh.
Commodore.
Okay.
Spicy.
Yeah, that's gonna be an in and out for me, buddy.
a little hot sauce on that momentum taco there.
Yeah.
All right. And then I'm gonna just start throwing hands and feet and whatever else Master Lee would have approved of, which would be everything. 'cause-
Everything.
Yeah,
You hit them with the floor.
So
Technically, that's jujitsu, but
for
Oh, I thought that was tequila.
yes.
I believe Bruce was actually partial to Hennessy, but regardless.
I was going to say, I'm doing tequila shots while I continue to bop it, twist it, lock it, light
Yeah.
it. Provide a sick soundtrack.
It is really a hot and cold out in the firefight, but also the glow party. Two different energies, same color show going on.
So for hand to hand, it's which attribute and which department?
You are still in security, and I believe you are using daring as opposed to control.
Oh, that's
You're using
perfect.
daring for your bravery, control to ensure that you can actually target your weapon.
You lot, you have no idea how perfect that is.
No, that's
Just
very
wait.
good.
Just wait. You know what? I'll eat that. That's fine.
You gotta put it in. You gotta put it in.
It only counts if you roll it in the box, so you got to
Roll
roll
in the
it in the box.
Okay. Well,
House rules.
house rules benefit me in this case.
Yeah.
Oh, I knocked the other one though. Well, that was a success. So let's just go ahead and call. Yep.
You can call them all success. It's fine. Whatever your original roll on that was, as long
Yeah,
as it was
as long
in the box, is fine.
Okay, so that's a 13, a 1, and an 11. So that's 3 successes, and nah, I don't want to do that. I'm happy with that result. That's 3 successes from the commander.
Unfortunately, I also had 3 successes.
Then in that case, when attempting a task during combat, and you buy 1 or more d20s by adding it to threat, you may re-roll your entire dice pool. So,
Well,
Gambling.
well, you may
You've
open yourself
already-
up to a counterattack.
Yeah.
wait, say again?
how many dice did you roll?
4 total.
Okay.
You have technically declared roll outcome, so normally we wouldn't activate.
Well,
No,
but up to you. Yeah.
I'm willing to allow it for utilizing as many elements of the game as we can. No, I just wanted to make sure we weren't rolling 3 against 3, in which case it wouldn't really matter.
Right. It wouldn't
Yeah,
matter.
go ahead
that's-
and re-roll your 4.
All right.
Unless he has a focus you're trying to get under.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
the focus is martial arts. I don't know how that would be germane. I don't.
You're
know.
doing
I'm
hand-to-hand
doing hand-to-hand
combat.
combat for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I mean, the
it is-
definition of
Yeah,
martial
that
You're
would
doing
literally
that.
be you doing.
Wait. So how does
So,
focus come into?
If any of those that you roll that are under your discipline,
Oh, under the discipline.
under
your
security.
would count as
would
2
count as
instead of
double.
1.
Yeah.
That gives me a 4 then, because I roll a delta.
Well, there you go. Yeah,
never mind.
then
Yes.
you did it. Okay, so you got my guy. Roll me
Yeah.
some damage.
Roll you some damage.
How much?
How many of the damage dice?
All of them.
Just the one.
Just
Yeah, you beat by 1.
yeah,
by
just
one.
roll by 1.
Okay. Do some damage this round, please. This game, for God's sake.
Complication.
It's 1 damage.
Ah,
Alrighty,
better than blank.
that's okay. I mean, given that Mark did hit me with complications, technically you're the one that's done damage on this guy. Cool. They are feeling a little shaky over here. Our guy in the back is going to be like, I don't like this, and he's actually going to scramble back into the elevator shaft.
Okay.
Sweet.
Would you like to continue
I'm
with
going
it?
to come up to the
Get in here, Doc.
yeah, I'm coming up to the doorway. Mm-hmm. I think I can go that far.
Yeah.
Can I see any of them?
You can see
That one guy?
Yeah. You can see everybody here. I think the only guy you can't see is here, and he is like hiding.
Right.
Hiding
So
back
I'm
there.
going to try to get the guy who's closest to the door. That guy.
This is your guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and
All right. So
roll me that super precision shot. I am gonna, because you were firing past 2 of your compatriots, I am gonna up this difficulty a little bit.
yeah. Well, it says aim. When I make an attack, I can reroll a single d20. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I guess this is just an attack. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I aim, and I roll 2. Oh, nope. Yeah, I'm re-rolling.
Reroll it.
I get to re-roll both, right?
We've got 2.
We got
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's re-roll. 'cause-
We got bits. The night is short.
unlimited bits. Thank you so much for the bits.
Yes, thank you all.
Okay, let's try this again. Come on.
Do it.
Much better.
Okay, so under what am I doing? I'm doing
You were doing. You were at a distance, or are you going to? You are going to be doing control and security.
control and security. Yes, I made both.
Woo!
Yes.
Fantastic.
So 11 and 8. Yes, I got it.
Okay, great. I nerfed one of those, so you do get to still do some damage.
Ooh, I get to roll the damage. Don't
Yeah.
Don't always-
Hey, Julie's first damage die.
Oh.
It's been
That was a
I'm not
blank
over
for
what it-
those of you
Oh,
listening
yeah,
along at
there's
home.
2
Yeah.
different ones that are blank. I see. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, it's 2 blanks, 2 complications, 2 possible.
It's kind of the
anyway.
the opposite of Star Wars. Like you can hit them a bunch and they're still around.
Well,
It's
anyway,
not that big of a
so
deal.
I still have. I look at him. I have you in my sights.
he's annoyed as he's trying to like still futz with his rifle. I think maybe you winged his rifle and he's just like, "Ugh." So yeah, he's going to in the D&D turns kind of disengage and say like, fall back. Cowards. Yeah,
He said,
big time.
"What?"
Fall back. He realizes when he's got, and all of his contingent scrabbles into this elevator shaft, and they're futzing with buttons while they're headed on their way out. Do you guys want to mess with them at all?
I'm just
DJ Science.
full rave up in here as I am running around, continuing to hit all the panels, being like, everybody just go deal with that problem. I'm fine in here. This is a very normal thing, and nobody should pay me any mind.
Commander, I believe we should assist them in their retreat.
That's.
And I'm just gonna kick the Centaurian into the elevator.
Great.
So just shove.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I was
shove
trying to
that
look-
guy.
see if there was gonna be-
Go ahead and give me a fun little unarmed strike on that. Yeah.
That's the thing I'm good at.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Oh yeah.
2 successes.
Yeah, he's not expecting this. He's running the other way. He doesn't see it coming. I'm not going to contest that bad boy at all. Go
sock
ahead
him
and
in the back of the
roll
head.
me.
Did you kick him in the butt?
Yeah, there we go.
Go ahead and roll me a couple damage on that just to see if the butt kick is what does it.
Finally get 2 damage.
Yes. He's terrible. With that, we get 500 bits from Brando Rock 30 Rock
Thank you.
and
Duke.
Duke Fleeg. Yay!
it's the
between
combined,
them, between
yes.
them. Thank you so much, lads.
Thanks, Pat. Love
Thank you so much. Woo!
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very excited to have that. Yeah, as you have already kicked them directly in the butt out of the door. Congratulations, you have Starfleeted this fight. You did it. I'm so proud. You
I
fired
opened a shirt
phasers.
and I touched a butt.
You
That's all we could ask for.
you did. What else is Starfleet fighting for but ripping shirts and butt touching?
And we climbed a mountain.
There
It
you
is-
go.
The perfect module. I can't believe I judged it so harshly last time. Yes, as you kick these guys out, you whip pan around and realize that there's just a little bit of tears and like a little bit of blood coming out of Hernandez's nose as she is scrambling around like, I got it! And you guys are free to go ahead and see if you can actually turn this diddly dang thing off.
Ooh, all right. Well, I'm going to be able to help with that.
Yeah. So
Like,
this
I'm
is
done the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
So.
Mark kicking back. All right.
I'm like, so I get to roll like 93 d20 since I took no turns in combat, right?
Yeah, that's totally how.
I don't know how this game works.
So,
No, not like that.
I didn't think so.
No, we're on.
I had
26
nothing to contribute to that fight, other than sick beats.
Every Starfleet officer has combat training in some regard, so certainly not a requirement that you participate, though. Yeah. So while do not read the section where the Romulans overwhelm your team. They have been surprise. There's a very depressing ending. You just they just take you to cells and take your weapons, and then it's like
Credits roll.
credits roll. That's the end of the module.
Roll new characters
Okay.
next week. Have
Yeah.
fun.
No, in fact, you intimidated them into retreating by demoralizing them and breaking all their weapons, slicing open their precious sweaters that their mama sewed them. And now you turn your attention to shutting down this signal.
Yes.
It will be 3 separate tasks. This is a little bit of narrative fun for you guys. Each of these, tell me what you were doing to help turn off this machine. Thinking, while this is technically supposed to be engineering tasks, we don't have a full-time engineer on board. We could call the intern. He might be back in orbit. I mean, your comm badge should carry quite a signal.
I'm probably
but there's
just
no
doing
guarantee.
like, hey, call me if you get this message. Call me back. Okay, can you call me back?
Let me know when you get this.
help aid with computers.
Yeah, so if you guys want to give me the pairings of an attribute and your department, I think science, engineering, I think, Alondra, you still do have some good stats in engineering that can help you here. I'd be willing to accept both of those. Even command if you're issuing an order, something along those lines. Arguments to be had.
Yes, well, I think I can have insight and science to be able to help. And, oh yes, what about that?
Yeah.
You just follow the blinking light pattern. I set it up for everybody. You just gotta. It's like that like 4 game where you just gotta like follow the pattern.
It's like your old control panels that used to just have random blinking lights about
Yeah.
stuff. It's bringing you back to a simpler time.
Oh, I miss those things. These touch screens are sure finicky.
You like a big, chunky, glowy button.
Oh yes,
Really tactile.
and being able to fly.
Yeah, I miss my Zoom goggles.
Yes.
I would love to reason my engineering since I've spent all this time with all of the systems in this module.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So we've got a reason engineering, insight science.
Yes.
Okay. If you guys want to go ahead and roll those, we can
Single
spend some
dice
time.
or double dice?
Your normal 2 dice.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll 3 with my freebie.
Thank you. Any focuses or assistance that anybody wants to help is.
I
is
can
on the
use a
table.
momentum to obtain information, so that would help, wouldn't it?
Not
Okay.
not mechanically right now. I
gotcha.
don't think.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'm burning a bit.
Thank you, Bit.
All right. Ugh. Yeah. Okay, I got one.
You want to re-roll the other one there?
Yeah, I'll reroll the other.
All
Spend it.
Yes.
Huzzah!
Do you guys mind if I spend a second bit? Do a second
Spend
roll?
it.
Okay.
Got it.
They don't
We're getting to the end of the night.
No. Spend them. All of these tasks. Well, actually, I'm going to do a little variance. Laundry, you've been working on this for a long time. Your difficulty is a 2. You've been staring a little bit tightly into these lights, so it's going to be a difficulty 3 to get those.
I only have 2 dice, so.
So you gotta
I-
spend a momentum or get an assist.
Gotcha.
Huh.
I will assist.
Great.
I'm going to use presence and command to get our local to, help provide more
Sure.
insight. Hopefully coax him into being like, what do you know? What's pertinent? What's relevant
Great.
here?
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Just one
If
dice.
you're,
It's a help.
it's a help. Correct. Against your presence. Would you say presence and command?
I think
Yeah.
presence command,
Yeah,
and I think
yeah.
I'm burning a bit
it.
like everyone else.
Do it! Yay!
Huzzah!
End of the night. We'll either go down in a blaze of
Exactly what I
glory,
needed.
Yes.
or we'll
So yeah, that is one success.
Cool, perfect. All right, we've got 2 successes all around. We need one more.
I got 3 of 3.
Yes, sorry. That was
no,
grammatically. We need a total of 3 successful attempts at stuff. We have 2 so far. We need a third.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, so another person has to do it?
Yes. Or somebody else can make a secondary roll. It's not limited to one person. So just tell me what you're doing. I can make a suggestion if you want. So what we have had so far is
With
Alondra set up, or Hernandez has set up a system for the doc to go ahead and tap the right buttons in the right order. Has done a pretty deep analysis working on this whole thing to like actually set that mechanism together. We've had an assist from our local friend as he kind of explains, well, I've seen this light up and, you know, if you touch that one, that's what happens. And then you have Duke Fleeg come in with another 500 bits just cuz. Thank you so much, Duke Fleeg.
Unless somebody else has something else going on, I have a bit. I'm trying to make this fair so it's not the same skills.
Yes.
Could I do a fitness science roll because I've been running around, bopping, twisting, flicking, setting these all up, and I have figured out the pattern that makes this both a sick beatbox and will turn off this
Fitness
signal.
is the physics.
Yeah.
You're gonna Fonzie
This is
the
a very
console?
stupid pitch.
It
but
is.
It's
No, I
funny.
like it.
It
I
is
like it.
no, but it makes sense in a. I've been to an escape room where you are having to do something physically while someone is yelling at you from another room. Like, no, green. I said green, and you're like, nothing is green
Yeah.
here. And trying to manipulate all those kinds of things. So I
Commander.
support it.
Touch this floating rock down.
Yeah.
Pilot that rock down. to the ground.
I don't want to push it on getting my free third. So if somebody wants to help me with this, I can roll. Just
I'll help you.
To...
It was fitness science, right?
Yeah.
We still got
fitness
one
science.
momentum, and this is
We'd also-
feeling like the climax of our episode.
Yeah.
You might say this is probably the last thing you're going to have to roll for the evening.
You
So
wanna
do
burn
whatever you want.
In that case, I'll
Do it.
Is it gross to be like I'll burn the momentum for an extra and I'll take my freebie?
Go for it. That's fine.
Let's get it. Let's get it. And then you should
Because
help. Go ahead,
because this
help.
is a rough argument, it is going to
Help.
be a difficulty 3.
Yeah, I was just saying.
okay,
I'm,
well, in
I'm
that case-
pushing a little bit. If you want to
No,
also do an
jump
assist,
in.
Do it. Do it.
The pool's fine.
Oh God.
Generate some threat, so there's sharks in the pool.
Get it?
A tie is
Do we have?
Tie.
made in my favor, right?
Can I burn that
Yes.
Duke?
I did it.
Can I burn that Duke?
You may burn that Duke.
I just
bit.
want to see if we can like really do it good. It wasn't worth it, but you succeeded.
Yes.
I got 2 out of 4, so that's 3 total.
Okay. Duke bit.
And you got one. Yeah. So
So
And
we're
you got
good.
one. So yeah, you got 2, 3. Great. Congratulations. We have successfully made all of these checks through your bopping, twisting, punching, dancing, perhaps a bit of
insights. All the insights.
yeah, a lot of a light show and some very confused, like, man, I don't know. I wasn't down here that much. That thing did shock me, though, one time, so watch out. You.
So don't lick that one.
Connect to the circuit.
yeah, that's, he's like, look, sometimes you just have to work with what you got, and a human body works as a conduit.
No, I'm
There you go.
No, but I'm
Conduit.
saying you've already tested that one, so if I'm gonna lick something, I should pick a different.
Yeah, you should pick something else to
great.
lick,
That's
I
all.
guess. It's nasty down here, but all right. I mean, you got the doc. You can get inoculated, I'm sure.
Yes.
Doc hasn't died yet, so I figure we're probably fine.
In light of that,
Speaking of,
you are cheering during because yay, you've successfully completed the obelisk puzzle. The obelisk starts to shut down. You notice the glow recedes into an off position as those like symbols that were originally illuminated kind of fade, and it just kind of looks like a giant floating rock now. It kind of very softly and quietly descends onto a pedestal you maybe didn't really notice before. So it is anchored on the ground. And all of the control panels around you power down. This is effectively off.
We should, with y'all's permission, looking at our escort, we should maybe, if you're okay with it, let Starfleet come in and examine this a little bit further to figure out WTF.
Krev kind of shrugs, like, we just fought some Romulans in the hallway. I don't think security would be unwanted in those regards. I mean, I'll talk to Arrow, but I don't think he's going to be too mad. I don't even know how they got down here past all of our other snipers.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. You guys had a lot of snipers.
Yeah.
We had so many snipers. It was basically everybody who was not off shift and asleep.
Oh, I would be love to love. I would like to. It would benefit if
There.
I looked over
You got it.
your crew and make sure that everybody's okay.
Yeah, who knows what's going to be up there on the surface.
Correct.
God.
They might be curb stomping those Romulans that tried to escape us since they went up already.
That's true. They're probably not going to have a great time. I mean,
Yeah.
they're down at least one weapon and not really looking too hot for the rest. So, yeah, let's get out of here. And as you rise to the surface, all of your comm badges kind of start to crackle, like you've finally exited that elevator and the signal can really actually get through.
Yes.
Come in, away team. Commander, do you read me?
Away team here.
Oh,
Did you?
Oh, two commanders.
I'm here.
We're both here.
Oh, thank goodness. I've been hailing you for like half an hour. What's
Commodore-
going down there?
I think you'll find out the majority of it in our reports, Skipper.
I'm going to immediately just
how's
start
the su-
sending tricord recordings as this conversation happens.
Thank you, Lieutenant. How's the Susquehanna?
We did manage to track them down. It seems that they were missing 2 crewmen. Did you find them?
We have their coordinates.
All right. Beam them up here, and we'll see what we can do about it. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, we found them. Is everyone all right down there? We caught a faint warp trail leaving the planet as we arrived.
Oh yeah. Well, just a few Romulan friends saying how do you do. Nothing that we couldn't handle, ma'am.
Romulans. All right.
Even
well,
in this century, right?
We are going to spend some time to see if the miners are good.
Oh yes, and there is a mining operation down here, Commodore. Might need to render some aid. Oh yes, and huge artifact here that I think we'll want to go ahead and report back to command about.
Yes, we'll send.
Oh,
I'll send up all the information that I've recorded.
excellent.
Also, I got some really cool specs on a cloaking device that you're definitely going to want. That is absolutely not going to ruin this timeline or any other or in any way break the canon.
Oh my.
What, the phase cannon? I don't quite know what you're talking.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll explain it to you when you're older.
I'm double your age. Anyway.
Yes. Well, with that successful return of information, you are beamed back up to the ship, and checked out. Everything seems to be all right. You do manage to get a lock on those 2 comm badges that you left abandoned out in the desert. Unfortunately, they sent down an engineering crew for some reason. They were just the last people left on the ship, I guess, to go find the lost crewmen, and they find a horrific scene. It appears there was a transporter accident, and these people were in fact transported partially into the rock, so they are just kind of sticking out of it in uncomfortable ways.
So I was both right and wrong.
Yeah.
Just saving us from some existential horrors. That's for Saturday nights.
You got to do all the fun things.
And also
down
2
here.
Mondays from now. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
Your favorite ensign pops back up, and he's officially seen something.
I just gently put my hands on his shoulder and go, would you like to go talk to my desk orchid for a little bit? It's very soothing.
Oh, I guess so. I don't think I've ever talked to an orchid before.
Sometimes I find that it's very helpful to unburden, and also maybe I can get you in to see. They have real good therapy programs by this point in Starfleet, from what I understand. So,
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Therapy is great here. We love it.
yeah, no.
The holodeck is also equipped with hundreds of combat simulations.
Okay.
That's true. I kind of like the ones that are like a beach.
You want to do a shopping episode? We could do a shopping episode.
Oh, shopping.
Yeah.
It's true. We haven't been to Deep Space Nine in a
I could
while.
also there's a great setup. It reminds me a lot of my daddy and my uncle. It's called Grand Theft Auto.
Good lord.
Oh, that sounds. What's an auto?
I'll explain it to you.
And with that, thank you so much, folks. We've had a grand old time here.
Yes.
It is been Star Trek Adventures. This is our introductory module. We were all kind of learning and playing the game together. I hope everybody had a good time playing this.
Yes.
It's kind of crazy
Yes.
for me and everybody else.
I'd do it again.
Good to know.
Go.
Just some quick housekeeping. We're going to be dark for the next couple of weeks due to some working engagements, but keep an eye on our socials and the Discord to keep track of what we're doing. Alondra, what happens when we hit 69%?
As always, we're aiming to hit 100% of Tavern Upkeep for the month. But we did promise that tonight, if we hit 69%, I would pull a treasure from my treasure trove. It will be
Ooh,
something
treasure.
TTRPG related. This is similarly, if you've ever watched a game where Ezra is in the DM chair, he has a closet full of board games dating back to, I presume, the early 1900s. He's got a lot of very cool stuff. My stuff is not quite as cool as Ezra's, but is newer. So I am going to pull something from my TTRPG treasure trove, and we will probably do a giveaway for that. I am guessing that is going to be, I have to look at I'm guessing that is going to be on Monday the 28th, which is probably going to be our return date. So if you are interested in that, first of all, you should join our Discord if you're not already in our Discord, because if we, for some reason, can't go live that night, this will be a Discord giveaway. But yeah, join our Discord and do that. But I will be pulling something random from my way too many TTRPG treasures, and we will give that away. And if we do get to 100% by the end of the month, which is harder because we are going to be off for a little bit, but if we do hit 100% between the combination of our Patreon, our bits, and all of the other lovely ways that you contribute to us, we will also be giving away one of our Tales of the Valiant starter sets. I keep saying, because I don't know for sure, but it might be the one for which I hand-painted the minis. It is the screen-used set, and I painted all of the stock minis that came with it. So, thank you all for being here. Sorry, that was me putting on like producer hat, even though I'm in player chair tonight. I will kick it back to Christy if there are more.
I was specifically directed to throw to Alondra at that point. We are going to jump into the After Dark shortly. These are usually reserved for patrons. Patreon.com/questsandchaos. But tonight we're going to do this with everybody. So hang on and we'll be right back.
God.
I'm happy my run so that people break into song.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the After Dark. We're a little loopy for no reason other than it's Monday.
It
is a Monday. I'll be
It's a
back.
Monday.
One more time.
Yeah, we're having a good old time here.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Classic.
I really want to know what Vulcan karaoke's like.
A lot of
Very logical.
Yeah, I don't know.
Vulcan
Is it
karaoke.
dirgy?
Just everyone does Sweet Caroline.
Bop, bop, bop.
This is the crowd.
Interesting.
I mean, they take baseball very seriously, so maybe they are really into Sweet Caroline.
I did not know that, and I need to watch those episodes.
You need
Yes.
to
Just watch all DS9.
Yeah, I want to. I love baseball, and I want aliens to like.
the insane build up to like that particular episode where everything is just like stress, war, things. Let's take a quick holodeck episode to play baseball where everyone learns what baseball is because it's not that well known. There's like a very small league that happens.
Yeah.
It is like the sleeper thing when Cisco finds somebody else who's like, you know what baseball is? The light in his eyes.
Those are also my favorite episodes in anime.
Yeah, for sure.
Whenever the X-Men play baseball.
Right.
That one Twilight film where they decide to go play baseball.
Yep.
Ah, jeez.
Very silly. Thank you so much, guys, for playing with me.
Oh, yeah. Thank
you
this
for
has
having
been
us.
silly. How was tonight? Today was a little bit more
We got more
action packed.
and we got more into the actual fighting kind of things, trying
Yeah.
to make sure we.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's different than a lot of the other tabletop role playing games I've played. So
Yeah. And there's a couple there's these books are huge and dense, honestly. And I got a little caught between editions in trying to actually orchestrate all of this. So some of it's kind of not correct, but we are doing our best to muddle through it. I opted, honestly, to make all of the conflict here contested, so I would get to roll more dice, frankly. You don't have to do that. There is kind of set based upon your weapon and your any modifiers that you have on there, exactly how that rolls out. It doesn't have to be a contested roll. You can just fire at somebody like you would normally and roll a base dice if you succeed.
I also really enjoyed rolling the damage and or complications. I think that was a lot more fun. And I think it is also just
it's
what
fun
you're-
if you get a lot more of the complications than playing.
as long as you don't get the blanks.
Yeah.
But for sure.
Complications, man.
I like the narrative implication of complications, where it's it's not just doing stress, doing damage, but it is how do we make the situation weirder?
Yeah.
Which is very fun.
And I think also with this game too, after playing it, it really highlights where it came from.
Yeah, absolutely.
This was a game birthed out of a love of Star Trek, and so you get to emulate what you saw on Star Trek very well, very accurately. I very much felt like I was in a 40-minute episode.
Yeah.
Whereas I know back in Dungeons and Dragons, it originally started out as an adaptation of war games. So instead of controlling giant armies, you're just controlling the heroes. You're in a dungeon. It's very combat focused.
Yeah.
And that's where you get some of that disconnect for people who like telling stories, which this game focuses on very well.
Yeah.
So I'll say this, right? I've been playing tabletop for years and years and years now. But if we're to be completely honest, I don't go very much in for the mechanical depth of the systems that I've played with. I'm more into the RP. Go figure, actor. What are you gonna do, right? But no, I thought this struck a healthy balance between having mechanical complexity whilst allowing for us to go ahead and just shoot the shit and act like the characters that we see on the screen. So I really enjoyed this particular system. Whether here or elsewhere, I do definitely intend on maybe buying some books and digging a little further into it.
Yeah.
Well, off of that, I think we talked about this last week too, but having the attributes and the departments or the disciplines, whatever you want to call it, it's different between the editions, which is why we sometimes use different terms.
Yeah.
Really allows for letting the narrative control your role. And I know some of that too is based on your GM letting you have a little bit of can I make an argument for? But I like that in a system that allows for that creative storytelling and creative thinking of how to solve the problem.
Yeah, and genuinely comparing the starter set module from the previous one, which is technically the second edition, and this one, which is the earlier one, it's surprising to me that they had baked that RP more into the combat-heavy scenario. Because the previous one told me exactly what everybody needed to roll for every single item.
Oh, wow.
And that was, I think, explicitly so they could make sure everybody has a turn learning how to roll the dice. And this one, I think they came at it more from the D&D angle, where it's you should probably already know your character's stats. Just tell me what you want to do in this moment, which I found to be really interesting. And I didn't really clock it at first read, honestly, because I got caught up in the notion of there's a lot of mechanics here, and it's a lot of fighting for a Star Trek thing, which doesn't feel narratively correct.
Sure.
But rereading it more carefully, I kind of, I think I changed my thinking on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. And it was really good to, we get to pick what order we go in, it's and who gets to do what, instead of going rolling and going, oh shit, I'm last always, kind of thing. Being able to pick and being able, you can react rather than just wait.
Oh, yeah, I particularly dig the whole no initiative thing. I mean, just depending on how your build is. We're dealing with pre-gens here, right? So what if we had to roll for initiative and somebody had a really shitty dex or whatever, and they're always just going last? Well, what happens when we just clean up the encounter and then that person doesn't get to go? That's not fair.
Well, and that's a thing that I think sometimes is weird with more D&D-esque initiative systems where it's just a roll and that's where you're at, is like sometimes it doesn't make narrative sense. This allows us to make narrative sense of the, like I never took a turn in combat because it didn't make any sense for me to take a turn in combat. Like I don't have, like if people had started like going down, I could have come in to like help back up as a healer or to like fire off some shots, but I'm like, you guys seem to have this covered. I don't need to waste a turn being like, I'm continuing to push buttons. That can just happen in the background.
Yeah.
It also allowed for a little bit more realism in that, like, you were in the middle of a task. Like, this really wants you to consistently interrupt whatever's going on with the combat, which kind of makes more sense to me. Like, a lot of other systems that I've worked with, you might get interrupted, but then, like, everybody is in initiative. Like, you have to engage in whatever this other thing is.
And go back to this.
Yeah, and then go back to that other task that you were doing. Or you wind up with a character who's really like, I am so squish, please don't make me do this.
Yeah.
They're going to wind up protecting me the whole time and not doing the fight. But this allowed you to disengage. And if you wanted to take a turn to do something, you totally could. It wasn't like a hard wall. It was a soft wiggle
and it
line.
didn't feel bad to step back from that either. I was like, no. I have no need to get involved in this. EXO and security absolutely have this covered. And if Doc is feeling confident enough to like dive in and help, I'm good.
I do like the Doc coming in as a like, do no harm, blam, blam, blam.
I'm here to check on you.
Is that
It's
is
one
that
of the things.
Is that the part that sparks the human joy that you have the connection with?
No, well, it's healing them after you do that.
Yeah. Let me heal you, damn it!
Oh, sorry, was that the wrong hypo spray?
Oh, my bad.
Oh, my bad.
No, I just thought it was interesting because it did have, basically it's about the weapons and how you could do it. And there was several different things about how you can do more with the weapons. And I was like, yes, well, it makes complete logical sense that I would help them get rid of these people who are trying to hurt us.
Yeah, I think that's a nice way. I love and hate the back of this information setup. There is everything I need to know on here, and it is just not in the right place for my brain to like organize it. Like it makes sense. Like I've got opposed tasks over here, minor actions over here, right next to momentum spends. Making an attack is down here. I get it. They did it because the words fit in the spot, but it's really bing bong. It's really a bing bong. So if I just kept being like throughout it, it's because I could not find what place was happening.
I'm honestly proud of you for being able to use the reference points behind the DM screen. I am constantly like, oh yeah, there's supposed to be a quick ref here. If I had remembered that, I would have used it.
There is I get why momentum spends is right up front here for combat, but it's also like not for me. There, I mean, I guess I can use the same ones, but I'm using I as the DM or the attacker, you have like limited things that you can't do the full breadth of stuff that the players can. So this has like everything on here and complication ranges and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So it is a little bit to weed through. They also could not use smaller font.
Oh yeah, no.
Got a lot of information to fit in there now.
They have so much information on here.
That's Star Trek for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
You won't forget anything. But yeah, that was another thing. Just kind of looking at how conflict, kind of in the same vein that in D&D you have your attack, you've got a bonus action, you got a reaction. We have like your minor action and your major action, which can set you up for success in kind of a way that I think like a lot of other systems like don't allow you to do your prep immediately. They make you prep for your next turn,
Yeah.
which can who knows when that's going to happen or if you're going to get there.
Right.
Whereas here you might actually get it in like a couple seconds. You get somebody else's reaction and then you could just go ahead and jump in. But
that
using
was-
that on the same turn,
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
is a
really
lot more
cool being able to
impactful.
go, okay, what kind of thing to do set up before I do the major thing.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah. It really lends to the like immediate flow, I think, a lot better.
Well, and I could also see in like a larger context, in a longer term campaign or in something broader than like this kind of very contained fight that which again is the introductory, like this learn how to do combat, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
The like minor action, major action system is also really well set up for like how do you tee yourself up to support, can I I'm going to take my shot as my major action, and then in my minor action drop prone so that my buddy behind me can take the next turn to take their shot and to aim and take you can really set up what feels like strategic tactics in a very fun and interesting way.
And in another way, you can also have your non-combat oriented people take other actions to affect the environment, and that's where you can really build momentum, so that when you get into a contested role that didn't seem to build momentum, I don't know if we were doing that right or not, but it didn't feel like a contested role should build momentum.
No.
And so that's when you can use it and kind of cash out on it.
Yeah. I think all of the opposed tasks are pretty much just seeing who wins that. It is not generating anything other than who wins that fight.
Other than do you have a hole in your chest?
How many holes in your chest do you have now? Yeah.
Well, we didn't get into player damage at all.
I had one.
I think someone had a stress.
I got my stress.
Yeah.
But we didn't get far enough. And I was one of the ones who has the most because of my control and things like that. I had the most stress points.
Oh, really?
At 10.
At 13.
Well,
I thought I had one of the most.
I had a talent that gave me bonus ones.
14. Hey, EXO.
14, 13.
I had
Do you have
10.
14 or is that what's on the card?
No, you have 14.
no, it's the equivalent to one of your stats. I don't
the way
remember
it said
which one.
it sounded like I had more because of the.
You had more than you normally would have.
There you go.
But not more than they would have with their skill adaptions.
Right.
No,
And that's what I was thinking.
This is one of the few things that I did actually get deep in on. I didn't look at any of these rules, but I did look a lot at the stats because I was putting them on the overlay.
Right.
So I did have kind of an understanding of some of that stuff.
Pretty overlays, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
They look so good.
It worked.
Yeah, if you caught any of the wink comments that we kept making about Zoe having a weird elective in engineering, it is because that when we divvied up because we didn't have a specific engineering officer involved, and Christy knew that there were some engineering heavy tasks in any of the potential modules, we did actually modify Zoe's stats a little bit because she does have the whole like hacking thing and the computers based stuff, and we're like, that makes sense. So we did we took a point out of my con and we took a point out of my medicine and we put those into engineering just to make sure that we had somebody who was going to be
one success.
Yeah, like competently successful
just
at engineering.
Yeah, to give you guys that win.
But also even looking at that and looking at the spread of what we got, that felt good because even though it was a little bit of the we're kind of doubling up Zoe's skills to give her engineering and science, it didn't feel like it was off balanced with what anybody else had. It was just giving us that little extra bump of hey, somebody who knows how to read a scan better just in case.
In case, yeah. No, it was good.
And honestly, I used engineering way more than I used science.
Oh, really?
I think.
Engineering is just applied science.
I mean,
most of the science. Not most. A couple of the science rolls that I made were either, hey, Christy, can I make this argument for science instead of, or it was because I have an actual, I have a talent that allows me to use science instead of my other, other department. And so I swapped them out a couple of times.
Yeah. I was trying to think of it because there isn't really an ops category either, which kind of wades between a few different departments because that gets you into the engineering and communications a lot of the time. I'm thinking of all the stuff Harry Kim went into.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of room for being kind of technically this is my department. However, I can have knowledge that can help any department.
Well, I mean, that's like with my doctor who also had computers.
Right.
He was into computers and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
I think this is probably also the case of every single person at this table's real world job, where it's technically my department is this, but because I also know these other things, I
As a competent adult,
Right.
I learned a lot of stuff.
I don't know what that's like.
Wild. Christy, what was it like being in the GM chair? I know you don't GM as
Terrible.
often as you play, but
You seem to have fun.
This was
Your
really
acting's
fun.
getting better.
Oh, well.
My
Admiral
theater minor is
Jensen
crying
here.
in the background.
Yeah.
No, yeah. This honestly not as scary as I thought it was going to be. I got comfortable. I mean, I've been sitting here as a player for 1,000 years on camera, so I thought it was going to be weirder talking to the screen, but I'm actually talking to the words that I'm reading, so that's pretty helpful. And the chat has been really nice to me, so that also helps. Thanks, guys. You're very nice and kind. It was last week. I think I was over prepared for all of the little detailed things I needed to have that you guys just kind of whipped through in a way that I was like, okay, I guess I didn't need to put as much effort into like building all this so you guys could be successful. So this week I was doing a lot more winging it. Not that you looked at my notes last time, but I got way more tabs this week just to be like, I don't know what they're actually going to do, which came in handy when you guys decided to not go check on your fellow crewmen.
Fuck those combat. In particular.
Truly.
We
If
thought
they
that
were in distress, they should have hit the distress signal.
I mean, we got the idea that maybe somebody had stolen them and they weren't those people there.
All right.
That was
All
one of the things.
completely reasonable ideas.
I think I am noticing that we didn't actually try to communicate with them
Nope.
upon getting to the surface.
Not even once.
Whoops.
Because they didn't know that we were there, but we knew that they were there,
Yep.
and we were like, "Well, we got ambushed, so let's go look for more aliens."
We got. Yeah,
we
we were
we
distracted.
could have literally just. Bloop.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't. That really
I'm
didn't
not the
even occur
comms
to me.
officer.
My head.
We don't have a comms officer. we just established that.
No, good point. That didn't even
That,
occur to me that we could talk to them.
No.
Because we're
What-
different.
Right. What it is my headcanon for that is being from the 23rd century, we don't really know how to work these things so well, right?
Yeah, how do I get that specific person?
Oh, I just fully chose to ignore it because Zoe had decided, well, they're not moving, so it's not a problem. We need to focus on the stuff that's moving.
Zoe just has nihilism. I don't know what the rest of you guys.
At some point, about like 5 minutes into this, I decided that Zoe's backstory canon is basically coming from a giant Fast and Furious family, and I was like, well, this is a nightmare. Here we go.
Good lord.
Just
I mean,
5 older brothers, 16 uncles, everybody does crime, and she was like, I want to study plants.
I
But
would like
Fast
to
and-
see that crossover. though.
Yes.
Fast and Furious is about family.
Yeah, none of my family's here because they all dead back on the planet.
To be fair, all of that family does commit crime, just like Fast and Furious.
That's...
Okay.
What kind of plants did you get into?
Yeah.
Look, you gotta be a lot nicer to me if you want to talk about my other desk plants.
yeah.
The orchids up front.
Okay, so we're calling this that one time Letty got rolled off a cliff and nobody did a good check
Yeah, basically.
to actually see what
She's
happened.
definitely dead for the next 2 movies.
Yeah, Han looks in the camera. Giselle?
I haven't seen any of these films.
That's
comments in
unfortunate.
the-
You should go watch them
you should.
toe to
You got
tip.
You got to.
Phenomena.
Leave comments in the
Phenomena.
Discord if you want Christy and I to homebrew Fast and Furious
good lord.
TTRPG.
I call Vin Diesel
Crossover, I would love.
because he's a huge D&D nerd.
I could totally do
It's true, he'd be into it.
It is. I mean, he made a whole movie about his character. He's so much of a D&D nerd.
That's right. Wait, was that Riddick?
No. The Last Witch Hunter.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to go home. and
Yeah.
look
No.
this
Go
up.
find that. That is his character, and he loved his D&D guy so much he made a movie about
That
it.
is a movie that
A
happened.
real produced movie.
Wow.
Can't be the
Good
first
for
time
you.
that's happened.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
for
it's
sure.
The first confirmed.
First
No,
confirmed.
you would think it's Riddick. Oddly enough, it's not.
No, that's his Starfinder character. God, get your genres right.
Good lord.
Oh my lord. Well, we've got
Hey, all of space is welcome here in Star Trek. We'll write a comic about it. Keep it canon.
Speaking of canon.
Oh no.
Oh no. Christy's
Yeah,
been
I
dragged
was
this.
warned that Memory Alpha, the wiki for Star Trek stuff, was open.
What's up? No. Don't worry. I'm not going to give you a hard time about it. I mean, I just figured though, right? Like 100 years in the future. So we were still on Lexington, but they just they pimped our ride with a whole bunch of like new tech or whatever.
They gave you enough to like keep up, but it's all once they figure out how to send you guys back, you guys are gonna get unretrofitted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then they'd wipe our memories, or
I mean,
return as like creepy prophets, like the wild rabbits in the desert that have seen too much?
Yeah, I mean, technically, they don't know that you know about the disco. So, like, you guys just have to convince them, like, nah, we're good at keeping secrets. It's fine.
Okay.
I mean, you do have the Temporal Prime Directive
Right.
thrown at you. So,
Yeah. So we just know about the
honor system, you're Starfleet, you're reputable people.
Yeah, it was just
probably.
the disco.
Exactly.
All thousands of people on our ship? Like,
450.
Yeah, there's not 1,000 people. Yeah, there's not that many
So
people.
all hundreds of people can keep this.
Hundreds of people. Yeah, there's only so much they can do.
One of them's got to be a liar.
Or
Yeah,
like
for sure.
a talkie drunk or something. You know, like
You can't
Yeah.
believe what I
You wouldn't
see.
believe.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what a Ferengi is? Because let me tell you,
Rolling
this
around drunk Shimoda.
Drunk Shimoda. I don't know if any FODs actually wound up showing up to my late response. If you're here, hi, welcome. Yeah.
Lost.
It's okay.
Haha, a Star Trek thing. It's a podcast.
It's a
don't forget.
podcast. Yeah.
It's not canon.
Yet.
It's canon in my heart. Yeah, no, silly. No, there's a character who.
the TNG engineer.
Yes, Jim Shimoda.
I did it.
Yeah, their joke is that in the
Naked
Now episode, because he's having a very good time, every episode they name who is the drunk Shimoda for that episode, who is the person or whatever that's having the most time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's frankly this whole crew that is just running around in the future like, we don't know if we're going home. Okay. Like, there's nothing Starfleet can really do.
Yeah.
Legally? I mean, you guys could technically, you've got a starship that we know can spin around that sun and try and go home.
Well, we mentioned
They don't-
Doctor Who too, so you know.
I did. Hey, he's canon. He canonically punched the Enterprise one time.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
That's the thing that happened.
Yep. So, I mean, you guys could, they're not encouraging you to do that. They looked at you and they're like, we don't, I mean, you guys wouldn't know about that because Kirk didn't do it before you left.
I mean, technically, didn't he
you're
though? In like the
right.
Naked Now, right? And that's why.
No, because you guys left before he had control of the Enterprise.
Oh.
Yeah.
Secure.
I'm so sorry to anyone who's still watching this who does not care about Star Trek as deeply as we do.
No. We
Dumb
promised.
deep cut.
We promised that we
So
were.
anyway,
gonna hit it.
we came up with a great idea
Yes.
of the next time we do this, can we all just be Muppets? I'm just saying
Yes.
a Muppet Star Trek crossover.
Is that when you run the lower decks
Captain
module?
Kermit.
Absolutely.
Like Captain Kermit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we've got a Captain Kermit, we've got a Commodore Piggy, we have we have Ensign Fozzie Bear,
Oh my God, I would love that.
Engineer Beaker.
I was just gonna say, where's Beaker?
I was gonna say,
Oh,
can I be
Gonzo, where's Gonzo?
can I be chief
Security.
engineer animal?
Security.
Gonzo security.
Actually, I feel like Miss Piggy should be security.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Gonzo would probably be the pilot.
Yes.
I buy that.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I be chief engineer animal? I just hit buttons until they work. Yeah.
No, yeah. Everybody's like, we don't know what he says, but it always works. I don't know.
There
you go.
And everyone's like,
So it's
okay.
like- So are Dr. Teeth and the Electric Feelgood just other like drifting aliens that continuously come through?
They're the holodeck band.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh gosh, there's so
Yeah, we're gonna
much.
have to put you on a big ship that's like got all of the fun, fancy stuff. Like you've got an arboretum,
And
you've got the
Scooter is
room.
Guinan.
Oh, yes.
The most trusted of bartenders.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then just random celebrities appear as themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
Always just
I would say canonically, all of the normal Star Trek actors walk through like, "Hey, what's up? Moving on." Yep.
Oh, that's very good.
Oh yeah, we got to do it.
Yeah, get in the Discord.
Come on, peeps.
Which Muppet would you put where? I want to know.
I like that this is my new call out in all of our public After Darks is like, and if you want this to become reality, go tag Thomas in the Discord so he can be so confused when he wakes up at
I was
5
gonna
a.m.
say,
tomorrow.
he's not here right now. Tag it.
He's not here. He's allegedly gone home to rest his beautiful eyes.
I hope he's sleeping. He's so tired. Thank you, Christy. This was so
Yeah.
good.
Yes. Thank you all, man. This
Yeah.
Oh, this was
Yeah.
a
got to
fun
do this,
group, you
man.
know.
Yeah, this is very
this.
silly. For the most part, most of us haven't played together, so this was a wild experiment.
Yes.
Great table energy, gotta say. I'm glad that worked
more
out really
games.
well.
Yeah.
I didn't get airlocked despite my best efforts.
Oh, she was trying. Believe you me, she was trying.
Oh, did I leave about the cave-in? Did I leave that out?
Oh,
we
that's how
left
you
in
protect
there.
the secrets. Is you just take my tricorder and then you just leave me there.
Yeah, you licked
No,
the
my
obelisk
fault.
on your way out.
So tempting. As soon as you were like, there are rules about touching it, I was like, oh really?
Yeah, do you want to know the rules about touching it?
Please tell me the rules about
This is what
touching
After
it.
Darks are for.
Yeah, this is absolutely what After Dark supports.
Reveal the
So
secrets.
if you touch it, you have to obviously make a roll to save. Where I foolishly put away.
No, I'm just like what is the equivalent of a
my
wisdom
God.
saving throw, which has never caused a problem.
Yeah.
never
You
once.
saying I could have wrestled the rock?
Oh, that would have been.
Dwayne Johnson?
That would be so beautiful.
He was in Star Trek once.
That's true.
Was he?
Yeah.
He was.
He was.
He played a wrestler.
Figure.
It was.
Who
I
was he
would.
wrestling?
Jerry Ryan?
Yeah, Jerry Ryan.
Okay.
Wow.
That's right. I forgot. You actually do have the least Star Trek knowledge. I always forget
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
I've
me.
watched maybe a season.
Oh, wow.
No.
No, I mean, let's just say there's some really stupid episodes of Star Trek, and they are my favorites.
It's not Star Trek if it's not stupid. You know,
I mean,
all
sometimes
this-
it's a war crime.
all this goddamn online discourse about Trek losing its way and blah, 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 blah. TOS gave us a planet of children, right, who would bonk Kirk on the head every time he said
Bonk,
something
bonk.
that... Star Trek's always been stupid. Get over yourselves, you fucking nerds.
The universe is big enough that all stupid things exist somewhere.
Yes.
It's true. It's true.
Vulcans say there are always possibilities. Even if that possibility is a rock
And
that,
because
like,
the
slithers on the
I was
floor.
saying, because the stupid stuff happens, that's where you go.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what stupid stuff would I have had to do if I licked the science?
You had to make a controller fitness security task. It was a pretty high threshold of difficulty. If you
Oh, I would have failed that one.
Oh.
I passed.
Anyways,
okay,
wow.
well,
Okay, well,
passed.
yes, I
Mark
guess
failed.
What's the? I guess I
Lick
on
the
two,
science.
I had 2 passes, but if it's a 3 or higher, then I'm fucked. So
I straight up rolled 2 18s.
All right,
that
I
was
get
my
it.
first absolute failure on a submission.
Yep, I got 18 and 16, so yeah, same thing.
Okay,
That
well,
guy
Rick-
Those would have been a
sucks.
success for me, though.
Yeah.
rip to you both because I deliver 3 damage to each of you plus a complication.
Turn into stress, baby.
Yeah. No, that's kind of the only time that your random actions can lead to me just zapping you, basically.
Yes.
And
The MacGuffin, bad.
yeah. So what's more fun is that if you're already injured in that, then I get to roll more dice, and if I exceed 5 damage on that roll, you're stunned. You're just out.
Oh.
nice. Houston the Zorf did ask, "Does the rock lick back?" And it sounds like yes.
It kind of
Yeah,
does.
that sounds like it,
It's-
yeah.
You'd have to
I
take
think
him
it
to dinner
does.
first, though.
yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
only way to figure out what he's cooking.
Oh my god. Thank you all for joining us in this insane After Dark.
Yeah, no,
buddy.
thanks, everybody.
Amazing. On that
Oh,
thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had as much fun as we have, just kind of goofing off for a few hours. Tune back in a couple weeks. Have a lovely evening, everyone.
Bye, everyone.